I don't think there's such thing as a black community in Canada.
I've seen this one guy post like, white man, it's okay to love yourself.
Oh my God.
Sweating from the Rihanna jam session is crazy.
There's no AO on that. It's a Rihanna jam session. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say the A$AP Rocky jam session.
That was a Tourette's moment.
I'm going to timestamp that part right there.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yo, Fran, I was going to say before we start, there's an instrumental I want you to run real quick.
Oh, yeah.
You want to spit bars?
I might spit a 16.
Got the man himself, Dem Dawgs in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Dem.
Yeah.
And you still want to save her, dog? She's mad out her head, fam.
Yeah.
That seems to be my type.
That shit might be unsavable. I'm going to keep on asking this. Drizzy, if you see this, bro, I'm going to keep on asking this until you actually give me an answer or drop.
Drake is mad this is out right now. Let's say something crazy happens, knock on wood, after this podcast, right? We all have to go on the run. We're all splitting up.
You're right.
What's everyone's plan? Like,
Hit me if she in the mood. Otherwise, I told her breeze. I got things to do. Just a little quick 16.
We love hip hop.
we started.
We good?
Okay.
Good. Well, you're not ready yet?
No, I'm ready.
Ooh.
Been ready. Are you go crazy, mo?
I'll give you the sound effect reveal right now. Because you're a goof! Because you're a goof!
I'm using that stuff.
Your facial expressions.
Oh my God.
Man, classic. Do me a favor, Dem Dawgs. Twist that mic up so that the mic is towards your mouth. Pause.
Hey, yo, twisting the mic.
yo.
Why you twisting the mic?
Okay, we're coming in hot, bro. I got something for y'all, man. And I was kind of discussing this with a lady at the crib. And she told me you might want to flush this thought out a little bit. Because I might sound crazy. I don't think there's such thing as a black community in Canada.
Say more words. Elaborate on that.
So in Canada, people come from different places.
Yeah.
Right? To make up the black diaspora. Right? You have people from Africa or African countries. We have people from Caribbean islands and countries or whatever. People from all over, right? To make up the diaspora. But just because we're from just because we got the same skin doesn't mean necessarily we're in the same community. There's a Caribbean community, there's a Ghanaian community, there's a Nigerian community, but there's no such thing as a black community. In America, they can say, we have a black community because when they're talking about that, they ain't talking about us. We're considered the tethers and stuff like that if you're from the Caribbean or somewhere else.
Yeah.
They're talking about FBA.
FBAs. Yeah.
So that's the black community. Everything else is just the diaspora. So we don't have to give a fuck about, or we don't have to just say, okay, we'll give it to you for cheaper just because we're the same color. White people don't have a white community. You have the Turkish community, you have the Syrian community, Greek community, Italian community. They're not just like, oh, we're all white, so we just get we get perks within each other. They might get unilateral social perks, but between each other, there's not like a social construct of, oh, we're both white, so you get a discount.
You don't think there's a camaraderie between people of the same skin complexion? Like, if there's pure white men's in a room and then like someone of another race, you don't think that the white man will feel camaraderie, or like vice versa? Like, even if like there's a Jamaican and African and then like a white man pulls up, you don't think the Jamaican and African will feel more camaraderie than like the white person?
Yeah, that's cool. That's camaraderie. Right? I can't pronounce the word, but camaraderie, right? Is that part, is because we part of the same community, or are we part of the same diaspora?
I feel like it's more like a relatability thing where, you know, okay, we look more similar and we're the only two people that look alike. So it's like we'll have that recognition. But I do agree that I think because in America, blackness was like a legal classification, whereas here it's more like a byproduct of US racial terminology. Because I don't think in Jamaica, like obviously they're like African Jamaicans and then like white Jamaicans, Irish Jamaicans, Chinese Jamaicans, but like I feel like blackness is more of like an American thing. Like in Africa, I feel like
I see what you mean.
Unless you're in South Africa where there's like legal terminology and classification. It's like, you don't like, okay, we're all black. It's like, no, you're Kenyan, you're Ugandan, you're Ghanaian. Like, it's more about ethnicity.
Yeah, and I'm not Jamaican, but I guess from the Caribbean perspective, where we're talking about on an island, right? The black community, we're talking about everybody who's Jamaican in that community, or if we're in Barbados, all the blacks who are in that community are Bajan. So we're just saying community, but then if we leave, we're not part of the whole black community as a whole. We're part of the Bajan community or the Jamaican community, or if we want to combine it, the Caribbean community. But we're not part of the black community.
I think the only, and I know we were talking about the white community and how it doesn't exist. So like if I'm with a bunch of people, like say I'm Turkish and there's a guy who's Greek and we look alike, but there might be like a local beef or whatever, even though we're neighbors. I think the only quote unquote white community that sees itself as the white community are like settler Canadians, like Canadians that have been here for like 200, 300 years, where it's like, yeah, I think I'm like Irish, English, or Scottish, but like we're Canadian. I think they kind of cling on to whiteness. But every other, I guess, like Caucasian looking group looks at themselves through like ethnicity and religion. Usually.
Yes. There's nobody running around from Italy saying I'm part of the white community.
Never.
Yes.
And I feel like, okay, Black Lives Matter was going over the thing, and then that's when people started to kind of, I guess, identify more with their blackness rather than, I guess, their ethnicity.
Yeah.
But in regards to the white community, I think there is like an unspoken, like I said, like we're in this together. However, they can't outwardly be like, oh, we're the white community, because it's going to seem like some KKK shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to look at them sideways like, yo, what do you mean by that?
What? Dusky meme?
Like, even when like the man them had like the tiki torches and stuff, like these are university students, but because they were all white, marching together with fire, it looked crazy. It looked insane. You know what I mean? So,
but I feel like that's an American white thing. And I feel like that goes back to like their racial classifications, because I feel like we probably have like a KKK here.
But you don't really see that type of stuff out here in Canada like that. But it's more known in the States, and you'll see footage of it. So,
they're open because they're like, oh, like this is considered white. Like to even qualify for the KKK, like I saw this in a video, I didn't apply or anything, but they got to do like a DNA test and stuff.
Okay,
like
so
to make sure you have like a certain amount of European blood and stuff.
So when you go to the protests, like the Canada First protests, do you think that's kind of like a large representation of the white community in Canada?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, and I think they would consider themselves white. And I do hear a lot of like racial sentiments when I'm at those. I feel like the more protests I've gone to, the more outward some of them are. Not all of them, and I don't think Joe is like that, but like there are people who like kind of view the white settlers or those of European ancestry who settled this land as like the heroes. And like I've seen this one guy post like, white man, it's okay to love yourself.
Oh my God.
They're called Goofbusters. They're based in Niagara Falls, and they're kind of like on that alt-right like fringe. literally Goofbusters, dog. So some of them do have those like racial views, but I don't think all of them. But yeah, you do see a lot of that white community where this is their home and their identity isn't really tied to their ethnicity because it's like so many generations removed. Like it's like 7 generations ago you were Irish, but you've been Canadian.
I'm looking at the page right now. One take, if you could pull this up on the screen over here. This is the one you're talking about, Goofbuster movement.
Yeah.
Holy.
So they do a lot of work around like child trafficking, anti-child trafficking.
Yeah.
But then like, I don't know, I followed them on Facebook to see like when their next protest was. And then the man made a post about, like white man, it's okay to love yourself. Like we made Newton's physics and this, that, like all these.
Saying when it goes to something like this, when the hunters become the...
Oh, sorry, that's some PDF thing. That creeped me for a second. Sorry. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, man. So am I off with you heard knocking?
I did hear knocking. Are we about to get another Friday crash out? Fuck, I'm filming a podcast. Why is everybody mad at me?
It's the win. Because you're a goof.
But okay, going back to your idea that there's no black community.
Yeah.
I kind of hear what Natural's saying, where if you're in a room full of non-black people and there's two melanated beings, you're gonna have that recognition. It's probably unspoken, and it's the same if it's like I'm at like Fusion Lounge and I just see one white person. Like we might like look at each other like, "Yo, you're here, I'm here," like
Like,
So,
I see you, brother.
So is that a community thing?
I think it's more just like recognition. It's kind of like subtle bias because, like, let's say you're watching a boxing match. You have no idea about these two people. One of them looks more like you or your ancestors, and they're fighting like a random person. Like, subtly, you're gonna root for the guy that looks like you.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's more just subtle bias.
Listen, I'm not trying to unite black people.
No,
Okay?
I do see what you mean. Where like black people could come together more, because I do feel like we are divided and segmented within the city. Where like the Yardis stick with the Yardis, the Africans stick with the Africans.
Yeah.
Even the Trinis or the Coolies stick. So like everyone is very segmented and divided. So when it comes to like pushing through legislation and trying to lobby for things, our voices isn't really heard because we're not unified, or we can't really organize the voice, to kind of get that through to Parliament and them things.
Yeah.
Do you feel like race? Do you feel like race is even real, or is that a social construct? Because I feel like people will naturally gravitate towards like their ethnicity or their culture more specifically. But I feel like racial classifications, it's kind of like pseudoscience.
I do think there is an element to like classifying humans with the race, but because like Jamaican culture is a little bit different than Bajan culture, which is a little bit different than like Nigerian culture, it's kind of difficult. It's difficult for us to have like a unified voice.
Yes.
Because like what Jamaicans might rock with, it might be different than like a East African. You know what I mean? It's going to be different than like another melanated being. So it's kind of hard for us to even agree on what we want to like move forward
But
with.
phenotypically or genetically, do you think you're the same as like an East African? Like someone who's Ethiopian? Like you guys would both be considered black, but do you think you guys are similar genetically?
Okay, me, I'm a person, like I pride myself on trying to only date black women. So when I see a beautiful Jamaican woman, when I see a beautiful East African woman, like no matter what kind of melanated woman, like I can see myself procreating with them. So in regard,
that does not answer the question.
In regard,
she look good.
Like, I would still smash her.
In regards to genetics, like I feel like the genetics are still connected. Like it's still firing.
I'm attracted to your genetics, baby.
But like, I don't think I look like a Somalian nigga. But there are times where like I grow up my beard and mans think I'm Muslim and thing. So
So there's definitely different phenotypes and stuff like that when it comes to just the black diaspora, and it goes back to, again, it's not part of the same community. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say again, I'm not trying to separate black people, but for us to have a community, we have to have all, I guess, maybe one intention, goals. And I feel like different black people who come from different areas all got different goals. We have some that all cross over and shit like that. But I think what kind of sparked this is sometimes when people try to pull that, oh, you're my brother, give me a discount. Yo, you're my brother, let shit slide. And I'm thinking to myself, how are we brothers? Do we come from the same island? Are we from under the same roof?
That's crazy.
Or are we just brothers because... No, it's real shit.
That was
and I'm going to probably get some backlash for saying this. No, you're saying we're brothers just because we're the same skin color. And to me, that's a cop-out and an excuse. Because we're not moving within in a communal way. You're fucking me over, or you're trying to get a discount, and then just saying, oh, we're the same color, give me, and that's why I should have it. White men are not having the same conversation who are from different cultures, bro.
Low key, okay, this is what I'll say, like, as a Mediterranean Middle Eastern, right? Like, if a British white dude was like, yo, you're my brother, I'll be like, no, we're not.
No, we're not.
But if it was somewhere closer, like next door, like an Armenian or Greek or Iraqi, where it's like, I'm not from there, but like, we're very close.
Yes.
I might allow it where it's like, like we probably are a little similar. So it's probably like if it was a next Caribbean island, like right next door, you'd be like, okay, like we're not from the same spot, but we're very close, similar.
I'm much closer with Jamaicans than I am with people from African countries,
right? But I'm also your dirty African paws off. Of
no.
I ain't giving you no discount, boy.
Right? But not my words. But I'm saying, and I don't feel that way. However, I'm more akin to people from the Caribbean.
Yeah,
but it's because I'm brought up in an island household with a Bajan mom. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get the chance to get part of my African side of things. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? I'm Bajan then for all intents and purposes. You know what I'm saying? If I got to grow up with my Ghanaian side more, then maybe I would have a bit more kinship to when a Ghanaian guy comes up to me and says, "Oh, my brother." What? I still agree because yes, Ghanaian is in my blood.
Yeah.
But then if somebody from Nigeria says, "Oh, you're my brother," why? Because we both black. Yeah. And I know if somebody just clips that on its own, it sounds crazy. But there's a method to my madness. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do kind of see what you're saying. The way I grew up on enough reggae music, so Sizzler would always preach like, "Oh, we're all from Ethiopia." You know what I mean? So like, I always kind of felt like related to like Nigerian, Ghanaians, like Ethiopians, because like it was always like, oh, we all came from Africa, so like don't forget you're African, like don't forget who you are, type thing. You know? So like that's kind of how I was raised. But like I have been screwed over by some niggas where I'm like, oh, I hate black, but then I always have to try to remind myself to, it's only one person rather than.
Hold on, do you say you hate black? Right? And I know you don't really mean you hate, like you're pissed off at black people unilaterally, or this one culture that fucked you over.
Nah, I just be like, niggas.
Okay.
Be like, niggas. Everyone always thought. I'm sure it's already thought it too.
No, I thought, you know what I thought? Crackers. Yeah, like I've DJ'd some white weddings and like I'd be seeing like, I'd like step out of the moment and I'm like seeing the white like chaos ensuing and I'm I even have a Snapchat of me being like, I hate crackers, but I never sent it to anyone.
It's like, yeah, that's some white man shit.
We're going to have to find out.
Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. And I see them losing their mind and I'm like.
Yeah, but that's like the more Anglo-Saxon type of whites.
Like North American, like waspy, Yes. And I'm telling you, when I'm with them, bro, like I feel dirty white. Like I feel like they look at me like I'm totally out the loop.
Yeah, and they might have an argument for saying, okay, the quote unquote WASP or whatever. What does that stand for again?
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Thank you. That's a community. They can call themselves a community. That's like the caker whites or what people call them. You know what I'm saying? Like the macaroni and cheese whites. You know what I'm saying? They're a community, fam, but they're not the same community. An Italian person would be like, get that caker out of here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And what I will say about racial classification is that relative to the rest of human history, it's very recent. Like humans went centuries, thousands of years just calling people by their ethnicity, their nationalities.
Yes.
And then, what was the scientist name? Like Bloomberg or something. Like he made the racial hierarchy to justify white supremacy and eventually colonialism. And it was part of eugenics and all this stuff. So it was a way to put the white race, quote unquote, at the top of the world, right? So it's like, I don't even think we should be going based on those classifications because they were meant for a certain propaganda message,
Social construct.
Yeah,
Social
exactly.
Construct. Listen, man, I told you we were coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? Like big race topic to start off the podcast. Sorry, guys. Came in with some heavy topic.
That was
Do me
good.
a favor, Zar, can you just close in that a little bit? We're getting a lot of Toronto ambience out there. That's perfect. Let's start the show off with some music. Even though Spotify been sending me some emails, bro. Like, bro, you're playing all that goddamn music.
I'm surprised you didn't play that.
Right there, Jake.
I'm surprised you didn't play that Cardinal Rihanna.
Oh,
you at the end. At the end.
Yeah, we'll run that for the end. Oh, the sweating from that freaking jam session right there. Damn. Hold on. Before the
sweating from the Rihanna jam session is crazy.
There's no AO on that. It's a Rihanna jam session. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say the A$AP Rocky jam session. Let's get into it, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most, Toast Friday Ricky Dread, aka DJ Not a DJ Rick, aka Podcast Poppy, aka I don't know. I ain't got no more AKAs for the day. We back over here. We Love Hip Hop Studios, episode 666.
Oh, spooky.
Uh-oh.
Spooky.
All right.
Scary.
Careful. It's about to get spooky. We back at it. We got back in the building. The Turkish Thrill. You might see him on your Instagram screens, racking up the views. You might see his comment section full of the gal dem, showing love. Holy, where's my sound effect for that? I can't even find it today. I'll find it next time. But, oh, there we go. There we go.
All right.
We got the man himself in the building, our political expert himself, DJ Czar in the motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
go,
sir.
man.
DJ Czar, aka Burl Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger, aka Zarly Kirk, aka The Ruiner, aka Coffee Poppy, but I got a T. Back at it like a crack addict. Also, Dr. Fantastic.
Dr. Fantastic.
Stretch your girl pussy like elastic.
Facts. Hey, the gal them like it, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping
one
lady, yeah.
he's keeping our female percentage between that 9 and 10%. You know what I'm saying? Keeping us right there at that 10%. Thank you, brother.
That's a joke.
But also, we have here our special guest co-host for the evening. Okay. You might see him on the Instagram screens, all right, racking up the views, all right, some of the funniest content that I see on Instagram. But you also might see him behind the wheels of steel doing this thing like, yo, we got a panel of DJs in the building today, man. Crazy. I don't know if we can get some proper hot takes, man. We got the man himself, Dem Dawgs in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Dem Dawgs in the building, aka Diesel, whatever you guys want to call me.
Yo, welcome, brother. This is the first time we see you over at the old studio. We be seeing Dem Dawgs all the time.
All the time, fam.
Yeah. But thank you for finally pulling up on the podcast.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
I have to drag him over here.
Yeah. It's like natural, bro. Get the brother on the podcast, bro. Right? But speaking of the man also, right next to Dem Dawgs, we have the shit disturber himself. You might see him on your social media screens also turning it up. Real views. Sometimes with just minimal effort. Just a little shoulder shake, you know what I'm saying? Just turning it up, you know what I'm saying? You might see him behind the wheels of steel, running his own dub plates. Okay? We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
You already know, Hydra Shakti, Hydra wife. I did tell her I was getting $1 million a week, and now she wants to do a collab.
Right? Views. You gotta emphasize the views. You know what I'm
if I was getting $1 million a week, y'all won't see me no more.
Bro would not be here.
Just pure hey big heads in the DMs. Well, welcome back, gentlemen, and welcome to the show, Dem Dawgs. All right, we got a lot going on today, man. A lot of topics to get into. Let's get into a couple of ads here, or saluting some of the sponsors, and then we can get into our topics. Starting with Exotic Hot Pot, from high grade strain to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials. Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking sessions in true 5-star fashion. If you want to get delivery of some of that Exotic Hot Pot, some of the piffiest piff in the city, all right? Hit them up on their Instagram page as Exotic Hot Pot, or you can find them on their website, exotichotpot.ca. Let them know that the We Love Hip Hop Boy sent you, and they will probably give you a discount. Also, I want to give a big salute to Road Ready Detailing over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. You can get your cars detailed. You can get your cars ceramics, tints, anything that you need, and you can get your prints over there. All of the stickers that you see are courtesy of Road Ready Detailing, okay? Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing. Get yourself an appointment, or just pop in at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. If you see the boy Dusty Wallace, let him know that We Love Hip Hop sent you, and he'll definitely give you a discount. Last but not least, for all my people who need some of that blem, hit up Grabba. Okay, Grabba has all the different blends of Grabba, and you can get it in the shakers as well as the Grabba leaf. They got delivery in the GTA real quick. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's grabba.ca, or you can, let them know that We Love Hip Hop Boy sent you. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into our topics, how y'all been? Y'all got stuff going on this weekend that people can pop out to? You know what I'm saying? Thursday vibes.
This weekend I'm gonna be at Lanks. You can pull up, see me there.
See the gal them.
Yeah, come see the gal them. Yeah, man, just been editing. Same old.
Okay. No rallies coming up.
No rallies, no protests.
You're not gonna go to Montreal and follow the rally.
Is that where they're going?
I seen a post from Puck Daddy say he's going to Montreal next. So
I don't know, man, because I'm gonna be real. Like, I feel like the government already heard them about the immigration.
Yeah.
So didn't they reverse it? Aren't they incentivizing? They made like some new
for the students
incentive for international students to follow it.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
so they're trying to reignite the plan. Low key.
Bring them back in.
They try to make up for some lost time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Other than that, what you got going on? Everything's cool?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
Good. Dem Dawg, any places you playing this weekend? Anything going on interesting that you got for the week or the weekend?
You guys will not be seeing me this weekend. I'm currently staying inside, but I'm going to be working on some content.
I see you out there in the content space with the relationship content, fam. Walk on, fam. Let me.
Fam, I'm basically just trying out different things, because it's content that I never did before. So, sometimes you have to try out different niches and stuff. So, that's all I'm really doing now.
What's the, I don't always go double back on the comment section.
Yeah.
What's the comment section looking at since you started taking those angles with the, let me see if I could pull up some of the newer ones that you've done with the different shotties. Or is there one shotty?
I think I did 3.
Yeah, there's different shotties.
Yeah, because at first I was like, okay, you're doing the thing with the one shotty, and then I was like, oh, there's different ones. Okay, man's got a plan. Here we go.
So why are you following me, girl?
Oh my God, why are you going through my following?
Because it changed?
It's social media. People follow new people.
Okay, but you followed her at 2:17 a.m.
You're going through my following at nighttime?
Yeah, you're in a relationship. Why are you following girls at 2 a.m.?
So what, I'm not allowed to follow anyone now?
You're allowed. I'm just asking why it's always the same type.
What type?
Single, pretty, private account.
Man, you're reaching.
No, I'm noticing patterns.
You act like following someone means something.
It does when you don't know her.
I don't need to know someone to follow them.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Mad.
What's the mindset going into some of these skits here, man?
Yo, it's different. Like, I was basically building up these scripts, and I'm like, I want to try something different. Like, because I know a lot of people are in a relationship, so it's stuff that people can relate to. So,
You should pull up the video he dropped today. It's actually he collabed with a man like Joseph. Shout out. That's another Toronto. That's another Toronto creator. But it's kind of like a fight scene. But the way they did it, y'all know me. I'm a cinephile. It's actually well shot, well directed. I had to big them up for it still.
Let me take a look over here.
This is crazy. But it's actually bad.
Yo, this is wild. Them has a beefing over the Hennessy.
That was well choreographed.
And we shot that today, fam, in 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
You edited it too?
Everything, yeah.
Wow. No, I fuck with it. No, well, welcome, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I've been watching the content for a long time now, man. So I'm glad to have you over on the pod. I think we're gonna get some good points of view when it comes to some of these topics from somebody who's making content too, man. DJ Natural Wave, any places that people can go to this weekend? What you got going on?
Nowhere that no one could go to check me.
Private.
To check me sounds crazy. Like
nobody can check me this week.
I like no one can. But Saturday I'm doing a private, and then Sunday I'm so chapped. I thought last weekend was the Oscars, so I'm all done. I'm ready or whatever. So I go home, ball in my spliff. I'm like, okay, yo, let me start, because I wanted to show up fashionably late. You know those ones. So I'm like, yo, let me just start watching the Oscars before I go, so I could go there an hour late. I'm searching everywhere. I can't find it. So it turns out that the Oscars is this Sunday. So yeah, this Sunday I'll be going to the watch party with my agency.
I thought about that for a second too. I was like, didn't he say on the last party he's going to an Oscar party? And I was like, it's Oscar week now?
No, I'm cheese because like I went to work. I'm like, you guys got to put the Oscars on. The Oscars are on today. I'm like, crazy because
I'm sorry, brother.
No, it's cool. I'm like,
fake news natural in the building, bro.
Oh my God.
I wasted the whole fit. I might still rock it again.
Oh, you have to. Well, listen, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. As far as myself, I keep on saying I'm working on this doc. I am, but I need to do some interviews for this documentary, right? Maybe I could talk to Zara and a few people behind the scenes I need to get in touch with the preacher people from all of the different religions that I'm going to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's an undertaking bigger than I thought it would be. Quickly, I want to also announce something here, and let me just see if I can pull this up on the screen here. I'm going to be hosting the Stove God Cook Show in April. That's coming up just now. Let me just pull up JD Era's page here. It's probably on his page. Yeah, so Stove God Cooks, it's going to be over at the Phoenix. That is April 26th. All right, at the Phoenix nightclub, 410 Sherburne Street. Phoenix is probably going to close just now. I think this is the last year of the Phoenix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I heard something about it closing down soon. But live special guest, there'll be Don Q will be in the building. Oh, salute to Don Q, that's We Love Hip Hop alumni. Hosted by yours truly, Friday Ricky Dread. Music by DJ Law. And it is brought to you by Roadman Productions, all right? So look out for that April 26th. Be there or be square. And do not touch me. Just a message for any of y'all haters, okay? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't think I go outside, but like I post flyers and I be out places. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yo, Fran, I was gonna say before we start, there's an instrumental I want you to run real quick.
Oh yeah.
You want to spit bars?
I might spit a 16.
Oh man.
Naturally, you should have showed me.
Nah, I'm up for this.
Yeah?
I'm kind of excited to see what's
I don't know.
about to
I just need to show these youngins, you know what I'm saying?
Let's load it up. I'm hype. Let's go.
Okay, we love hip hop.
We love hip hop.
DJ Czar, you already know. I need a penny for my thoughts, nickel for my dreams. Got a dime by my side with a quarter in the jeans. Need $1 just to holler. Got a toonie in the dream. Told my dog, don't get caught up with these thotties and the schemes. For that Molly, she a fiend. It ain't snowing, but she's skiing. Home for the cream. Don't be blowing your per diem. Now I'm mean. Tried to be nice my whole life. Now I'm cheese. Then I tried to get in. Now she on her knees. Trying to be seen in the scene. Okay, seeing young Czar tatted up, bald head, Mr. Clean. I've been at it for a minute now. Finally got him freeing. Knew that I was cold next season. I'll be freezing. Scheming in between. No interlude. Rap better than most of the rappers that you interview. Told that little shorty only hit me if she in the mood. Otherwise, I told her breeze. I got things to do. Just a little quick 16. For these little rappers out there. Czar the MC.
Damn.
Listen, bro.
That was crazy, bro. That's actually crazy.
Okay. Post, tag me in this.
The per diem bar, I was like, oh shit. That flow was crazy.
Respect.
Listen, man, podcasters be having bars. I'm not gonna rap yet. Okay, but you're encouraging me a little bit, bro. Like
any podcast that wants to smoke, we murking everybody out there.
I really think so.
Everybody out there. I don't even think there's anyone that could with pretentious diaries.
I don't know.
Trezor's gonna do some French rap. We don't want to hear that.
Halle Berry like my story.
Trezor might be the only hope.
Though.
He might be the only hope on their squad.
Mucho, welcome to Brampton.
Yeah, I don't know if Mucho got like serious bars. Like between you, Nacho with the wrap up. Dusty's in the studio probably like right now.
And you still got bars too.
Yeah, I have no bars.
Nah, but you have
But
bars.
I had bars.
I got 2 cell phones and they all blown up. Like you still have that.
I had a few more bars than that, but I think if I could tap back into that bag, we might be like the most barred up podcast in the game, bro.
What about them balaclava guys? They know bars?
I don't think they rap.
Okay.
None of these blog pages either.
That might be a crazy thing. You might make me have to come out of retirement, fam.
This is for all you rappers out there. Pull up with some bars. I'm not even a rapper, and I'm out rapping a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
that's been one hot verse. He's like, top 5 presser, who wants it? all the great
first take.
Yeah. We didn't have to. There's no cut-ins. You know what I'm saying? There's no cut-ins. No cuttings.
Yeah.
It's not a funk flex thing over here. Okay. But thank you, sir. I didn't. I heard a little bit of the bars behind the scenes. You didn't get to the end of the 16 behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a little more, but yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? But thank you, brother.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Let's get to some of our topics over here. I was playing Rihanna in the beginning of the podcast.
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Obviously, she's been at the top of the news. Her house was shot up. Children in the spot. I don't think Rocky was home for what I understand from this. All right, let me see if I could pull up a news story over here. This is courtesy of Keeps It Solid. If you could pull this up on the screen here, Jake. So Yvonne Lizette Ortiz has been identified as the woman who fired 10 shots at Rihanna's home with an AR-15 while Rihanna was inside. She was arrested and booked on attempted murder charges with a bail set at $10 million. Now,
I could save her.
Now it's
I can fix her.
It's actually $2 million that they had the bail set at, right? At the end of the day, because there was a hearing today. Let me see if I can pull up the hearing.
Have you seen her videos, bro?
Yeah.
And you still want to save her, dog? She's mad out her head, fam.
Yeah.
That seems to be my type.
That shit might be an unsavable one. Let me pull this up on the screen over one take, Jake.
Plea, on behalf of your client, you waive formal reading of the complaint, advisement of rights, including armed forces and veterans' rights, enter a plea of not guilty, denying any and all special allegations, enhancements, and crimes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Look like Funny Marco.
Yo, that's what the cover
says. Your client.
Your Honor, the court will be waiving time for arraignment for 2 weeks.
So you're requesting to...
Yes,
okay, so... To what date, I'm sorry?
We can get 2 weeks from today.
The not guilty plea entered by this court is withdrawn. Counsel is requesting to waive time for arraignment of the plea to March 25th, 2026. Ms. Ortiz, you have a statutory or constitutional right to be arraigned today. Your counsel is requesting that your arraignment be continued to March 25th, 2026. Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment so that your arraignment can be heard on March 25th, 2026? Yes. Is counsel joining the waiver?
So joined.
The court finds that the defendant has made a knowing and intelligent waiver of her right to a speedy arraignment and that her counsel joins in that waiver. Both agree that the next court date of March 25th, 2026 is the date of the arraignment.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, and then she mentions that if she is able to make the $2 million bail, then she'd be able to touch road. Which kind of, I know she shot up Rihanna's house, but the way they're making it sound like, yo, we gave you enough bail that like we're making sure you can stay inside. But if you do come out, then you're gonna have to be on an ankle bracelet, blah, 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 blah. Right?
Rightfully so, though. Like, I feel like people like that shouldn't just be willingly on roads with AR-15s and stuff, you know? This was obviously an unfortunate situation, but it was the best case scenario where like nobody got hurt or anything. Like I said, there's youths in the crib, bro.
So do you think this was just an isolated incident with a crazed fan, or do you think it was kind of a set out hit that was coordinated from like maybe someone higher up?
The higher ups?
I've been hearing theories.
Nah, I don't think they'd be this sloppy, bro. She
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would have got it done, eh?
And she has too many videos where she's like going on crazy rants about Rihanna and Cardi B and all these women that are out together and stuff. She's just a model.
Okay, so it's not something like it's a random or...
Yeah,
okay.
No, she's been, I guess you would put her under the category of a stalker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? I'll play one of the videos over here. One take, if you could pull this up on the screen here.
Yeah,
Rihanna shooting suspect appears to rant about singer's death on video.
No, Rihanna, no.
Courtesy of TMZ.
You're not the eagle. They will soar high on wings like eagles. Rihanna wants to say that we are flying.
She's cute still.
That's what I was saying.
That we are flying and we're not. She's not flying. She had a bad day. She looks really stupid and corny. And everyone knows it. But the way that they want to, that girl, the way that Rihanna wants to kill me, she's the one who wants to kill me. The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that we're not going to show this right now. But this is my heart, Lord, and I am expecting and waiting in that beautiful time for you to show me what you're going to do and how you're going to deliver this promise.
Okay, let me stop.
Oh my God, yeah, she is mad. That is schizophrenia for sure.
Yeah, and here's part of the problem. We are too accessible. Like, everybody's able to Google Maps all of the stars and all of that stuff. We got so much, and then this is old head speaking, we've gotten so much technology in the palm of our hands at this point and so much information that, like, everybody can be found, fam. There's not one entertainer that we can't just Google their house.
I think it's always been this way, though. Like, even if you look at Selena, you know, like, her crazed fan was able to get close enough to eventually kill her. You know, like, there's been multiple incidents where, because all you have to do is find out where an artist is going to be. And then, you know, oh, I have a gift for you. I have this for you. Like, they do meet and greets. They do, like, so, like, I feel like artists were always accessible.
But they also have security when at a certain level.
Yeah.
If you're going to try to catch me on road, you're going to catch me with my security. These people, at this point, Rihanna's going to have to get 24-hour security at the crib.
But she should have been had that.
Yeah.
As a billionaire, you should have been had that. And this isn't the first. My bad.
No, go.
This isn't the first time like a fan crashed out at her crib. You know what I mean? So like, so this is like, and you have pure youths. Like, I don't know. I just feel like because she's from the Caribbean, she's on like her bad girl Riri thing. But it's like, nah, you need to be on your billionaire Riri thing. You know?
So at what point in time or what point of money do you have to have the 24-hour security? Like, does ACT need 24-hour security?
Yeah.
Or like just cameras? Because ACT got a bag of guns.
Yeah, but what if there are multiple people with guns?
Well, then he's fucked.
You know, I think you would need security if you're ACT 24 hours.
That's crazy.
But I think where ACT is like a gated community type thing. So there's like a barrier of access before they even reach his crib.
Okay,
yeah, but I think that's with all of these big stars. You're telling me that Rihanna, there's no kind of gate to get into her community?
It even depends on the crib. When I was in Barbados, and one of my banders was driving me around the whole island. We went to the rich part, and he's like, "Oh, yo, this is like Rihanna's crib, like not her old crib. Like this is like her new crib. Like when she comes to Barbados, this is where she stays."
Yeah,
and, like, it's just like a stone fence or whatever. So like, if you really wanted to, you could penetrate that. You know, so
penetrate is crazy, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm trying to penetrate Rihanna's crib.
But even if you go on, what's Drake Street called?
Oh, the Bridle Path.
Bridle Path. Anyone could just go.
Yeah,
there's
no. It's not a gated community.
Yeah,
you just drive down there.
You might have individual gates by the actual house.
Yeah,
but
no, Mula was just there.
Yeah,
he was literally right in front of the man's house.
I went to university right there, bro.
And the security guard got shot.
Yeah,
keep that in mind. That happened 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody tried to make a tunnel into his house.
A tunnel
from the next crib.
From the next
crib. From the vacant or some lot. Yeah. Bro, I gotta look it up just to make sure I'm not spreading fake news. But I do remember something about trying to tunnel into Drake's house.
I don't know. How much money do you need to make before you start like you're paranoid every move?
Yo, I don't even know, you know.
Let's say you make $1 million a year. Are you, or like you're calm with that? You don't really need no security yet.
I don't think you would need security at that point still. Maybe just start making like a 50 mil a year. Yeah.
Yeah, a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People know it too if you're making 50 mil a year because somebody will report that. Yeah. Like,
man's gonna want your head.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on the person who's making the million.
That too.
Because if like, okay, do I want to use like an actual example? Okay. Knock on wood, I'm obviously not saying this, but like Casper, he just got his deal or whatever, right? Let's say they say, oh, Casper got $10 million, da-da-da. You don't think mans in the city will start like, look, you know what I mean?
But in the case of Casper, like even without that 10 mil.
Oh,
like,
he needs the security.
He not even he needs security. Like he's probably going to be alert of, okay, what ends am I in? Who's that? What ends are they from?
That's true, that's true.
But that's because he's name brand. But I'm trying to think like, let's say if any of us, like even if any of us hit like $1 million, right? I don't know if it depends how you rock the mill. Like if you're wearing regular clothes, you're not wearing a rollie, you're not having all these chains, like fans might leave you alone. But if you have $1 million and it looks like you have $1 million,
yeah, the youth them are hungry.
Yeah. But like, what are you gonna do? Like if I'm just a millionaire and I'm in like regular sweats and stuff, and like I'm in a regular whip, like
facts.
Yeah,
you
you're
might hold
good.
me for ransom. But
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the home invasion aspect. right?
Okay.
Like you could be on the streets never looking like you have a mill.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have a mill or multiple millions, it came from something, and it got reported that you got a multi-million-dollar deal. It's not saying exactly what it was, but it's something that usually when you get to those levels of money, they announce it.
Yeah.
I feel like the condominium security is sufficient for a lot of millionaires. Like a lot of NBA players, they just live in condos.
Yeah. And even with the NBA players, everybody knows that kid that was in college got onto this team in the draft. So now there's an implicit amount of money, even if they don't know the exact amount, that, he's this kind of millionaire.
No, you'll know the exact amount. He signed for $8.34 million a year.
Exactly.
Like, $2 million a year bonus. Like,
there's websites where like, yo, them check, and it says how much man are making.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So you can pocket watch people to that degree. It's like, for me personally, whenever that deal happens, that it's an announced deal, like, the We Love Hip Hop got signed for this or did a partnership for this, even if the number is not correct, like they're way off on the news report. As long as they reported something, now I got to be paranoid. Even with Casper, we're saying 6-figure deal. People are disagreeing with us, calling us cap. So there's a bunch of people in the audience assuming that man's got a few million all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So that now he has to move around with that thought in his brain. Even if if it was like 300,000, mans are running around thinking he got $1 million extra in his pocket.
but isn't that inevitable no matter what country you're in?
Yeah.
Like if you're rich, you're gonna have to take extra precaution around people who don't have money.
Yeah, but then there's rich who are like, I got rich from doing these businesses, and then there's rich entertainers.
Yeah.
Rich entertainers like, she got the Fenty deal and it was worth this $1 billion. Like people know that's a lick.
Even Kim Kardashian got kidnapped.
Yes.
She's like, I was out in the shower. I thought like, yo, them niggas had some they're focused on the bags though.
Yeah, because they know they could track her bag on Google. All of the different deals. Skims, this. She must have this amount of money at least.
And you are right in the sense of the technology of today makes it way easier. Because when I think of Pop Smoke, just because he posted a picture with that one little, the small address, people were able to search it up on Airbnb or whatever. Other artists are able to like look up their homes on Zillow. And now they could see the blueprint of your crib, so like it gets spooky. And
that wasn't even his crib. That's just a place he was renting and they found him, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine like this is your sedentary place that you live in as, whenever you're in this part of the country. And this is supposed to be a comfort zone for you. And man or gal them are shooting it up, fam.
So, okay, let's say you're a rich celebrity. Would you prefer to live under like tight security in like a big city, or would you go out and move to a small town? Like Dave Chappelle, I think he lives in like some small town in Ohio. I don't think he has 24-hour security. Like he's in like a remote-ish area. With like it's like a small neighborhood, small community. So he doesn't have to take that measure.
I don't know. That could get tricky because my paranoid brain is thinking, now I'm all the way in the freaking sticks. When you come for me, nobody could help me, bro. Nobody's gonna hear it when you're freaking putting shots and shit. I'm like, I gotta run how long to even get some help, bro? Like, fam, I need to at least be able to see my neighbor's wall from here.
For real. It does get scary as an entertainer because even Popcorn, shout out to one of his good friends. I think his name was like Squiddell, something like that or whatever. But okay, so Popcorn was out on tour or something. His bedroom was house sitting, and then Pure Man's ran up in his crib, stabbed the man was like 40, 50 times or whatever.
Christ.
Like it was his crib in Jamaica, but like, like just wrong place, wrong time, or like, it's just unfortunate.
They're in the friggin' and you're in the bush.
Yeah,
enough mans will go get a house in Jamaica in the mountains and shit like that.
No, facts.
You're not making yourself any safer. You're probably safer in Kingston.
Facts.
So gated community is the way.
You need a gated community, security guard, another security guard.
Yes.
Like, yo.
And then you have to keep that up.
Yeah.
Remember 6ix9ine when he first came home from jail? He was like, I got security all the time. People, anytime they saw him on road, he had like almost looked like military.
Yeah.
And then that just diminished more and more and more until now you just see him just walking with the streamers and their security is his security basically.
Wait, let me ask you guys this. Name a 1-2 celebrity that can walk around without security, despite everyone knowing they're rich. Let's say in Toronto.
Oh, in Toronto?
Walk around without security despite everyone knowing they're rich.
Because I have one in mind.
I have a few because I've met some like walking downtown. Like I bumped into R.I.P. Robin Williams. I bumped into him on the corner of Yonge and Wellesley, crossing the street, and I was like, "Oh shit, you're Robin Williams." He was dolly. You know what I'm saying? Same with Delroy Lindo. I bumped into him on Yonge Street or something. He was dolly.
Yeah, I feel like enough actors like shout out my boy Lamar Johnson. But I'm not sure if you guys would consider him a celebrity, but like he's been in like Star Wars and Last of Us and all those, you know, so he's a big actor in that regard. But a man like that could do it.
Tom Green. I bumped into him on Queen Street. We talked for like 15 minutes. He was dolly. Like nobody, no security, not even a friend with him. Like only them can get away with it.
But why do you feel like they felt that confident where they didn't feel threatened despite knowing that they're millionaires? And that, do you think they just think that people wouldn't recognize them? Like they just blend in because they're kind of white?
I don't know, man.
Like Robin Williams just walking around is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do? Kidnap him and hold him for ransom? That would be the only way to extract money from this person.
He'd probably just give you the money too. Like,
It's not like they're gonna have that cash on them, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
when an entertainer's in town, like a rapper or singer or whatever, you're like, okay, let me see if I can go into your hotel room and raid you for your jewelry or the back end of your freaking payment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially if some of these guys, I've seen them get paid in cash. Trust me, I've sold weed to them at the hotel room, and they're pulling out wads of cash from the back end, bro. Pause. Right? If I was that type of guy in them times, bro, I would have just circled back and freaking go back and just go and take everything, fam. I sold you the weed, and I'm take my weed back too. You feel me? Like, fam, I've seen these guys pull out wads of cash money when you come and do your shows.
That's true. When Ab-Soul was here and we were on the tour bus, he needed loud, and I got my bedroom to chop him loud. And it's the same thing. Like money, the cash from the show, blah blah blah, and then they just had it there. But
that's dangerous, fam. And people's passports get taken. How many guys' passports have gotten taken coming into Toronto, trying to deal with these shotties, and next thing you know, your passport's gone? I think that happened to Vibes or somebody. One of these reggae artists got their things taken.
That's crazy.
Nah, not Vibes.
Not
I've been here
Vibes.
twice.
It was a big reggae artist. Somebody's gonna tell me in the comments, right?
But, keep it hip hop. DJ Drama, he got his fair share.
That's what you get for not checking it.
I have it pinned on my freaking
the
We
boy
Love Hip Hop
Drizzy,
page. That's the pinned post on my We Love Hip Hop page. Is the Drama.
What did he say? Yo, play that video right now.
I'll find it very easily.
But I feel like it's more difficult for hip hop acts because we're listing like actors. I was gonna even say Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like there's videos of him just biking around town by himself on his
even
one.
Adam
Sandler.
Yeah, he'd be walking around all the time.
But J. Cole be riding his bike around New York and stuff.
True. And I think it depends on also where you are.
New York is known for that, though.
Yeah.
You always see celebrities walking out.
Yeah, Jadakiss on New Year's Eve, they were showing a video of him and just a couple of his homies, and they were like, yo, I'm outside.
Do you think they might have undercover police who are aware that they are in the city?
I was thinking that too. Or like, even you could have like security trailing you type thing where like
I believe that.
Plain clothes,
I can see that.
Yeah. But look, this is the video we're talking about here. Hold on, volume? Is there volume on there?
This what you fucking get for not checking in. Shut up, boy, Drizzy, eh? Triple G's, you know how we rock, slap, brat, clap.
That needs to be a sound effect right there. Slap, slap, That's the new snap, crackle, pop right there, bro. But yeah, Drama didn't do what he had to do. He didn't have enough security and whatever. Like, he's got the jewels that this guy was holding up. Just to have that alone, if I'm able to own that, then I'm gonna have to have a security hold me down, bro.
So the highest caliber hip hop act that can walk through Toronto with no security. Who are you saying?
Highest caliber hip hop act.
And they're from Toronto too?
No.
Oh, no.
Outside of Toronto. Or they could be like a Tory Lanez or somebody, right?
I'd say maybe like Joey Badass. If you like, but he can't be wearing nothing flashy. If he just wore something regular,
you can't wear nothing flashy. The youth them are hungry.
Yeah, no facts. But if Joey Badass was like if you're staying downtown and you ran to Eaton Center real quick, you could get that off. You know what I mean? Like
by himself.
Yeah, for
Yo,
sure.
you better make it quick.
Yeah.
Because like he looks like you'd have to look at him. Pause. You have to look at him good to be like, oh shit, that's Joey Badass.
Yeah,
Because he looks just like, you know, it's like a nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, we need to go a little bit more famous than that. I feel like that doesn't pass. That doesn't give us enough of an example to pass this test or whatever to get our point across. Like, because he is famous, but he's still kind of niche where you have to kind of know who he is.
What about 50 Cent?
I was gonna
Hell no.
Nah, 50
Hell
Cent,
no.
But I don't think 50 Cent his life would be in danger. I think he would just get mobbed.
No, exactly.
Yeah, running at him.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I don't think anyone's gonna rob him per se.
Mr. B said man's are running at that.
Yeah. He's not making it down.
Not
the
to
street.
rob him, it's like, yo, give me this, give me that, give me this. I know you're shooting something right now.
How about like Nelly?
Nelly could get away with it because not everybody, the YNs might not know he's Nelly. But if he's wearing a chain that says Nelly on it, that's gone. That's yacht. Going down, baby. You know what I'm saying? But he could get away with it.
Ooh,
but
what about Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, that's a good one. Can Lil Wayne make it down Young and Bloor down to Young and Dundas?
No.
Low key,
I think he could.
He looks like a bucket?
Yeah, people think he's a bucket still. If he's wearing low chains, if he's dressed like a regular youth, the way he dresses, they're gonna think he's a bucket still.
Yeah, he probably have some wild shoes.
Because he's
on
like
and shit.
5'4", 5'5". So like, I think he'd have to be on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Young and Bloor to Young and Dundas, that's a long walk, bro.
But fam, I get noticed walking down Young Street from one side to another type shit, right? And I'm just freaking I didn't make a milli.
That's true. I get noticed as well. And I'm not saying that. I'm like, you know.
As soon as I see a brother,
the girl that be noticing a nigga.
I'm too slow to get to my sound effects. Don't worry.
Oh man, I don't say the girl that be noticing a nigga.
Right? But if that happens, you're telling me Lil Wayne, by the time he gets from Young and Bloor to Young and Wellesley, that's not even that many blocks, fam. And a couple of the man them walk by, they're gonna be, oh, that's Wayne.
Now they'll be like, yo, that Buckty looks like Wayne, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is Weezy.
Yes.
Because I feel like man would be like, why is Wayne here randomly just like crew walking down? You know what I mean? It'll just be so random. Like, unless if there's like an element to make it obvious that it's Wayne, like maybe some jewelry, a 1-2 security.
He probably would be walking with a 1-2 security.
You know?
He has to, bro. He made $1 million. The man gave him a whole $1 million. Like the lore is there that like he has platinum teeth and all of these different things that you can take right off of him, fam. Like if I know that and I'm a hungry guy, bro, I love that tune, but I need that, bro. I'm not saying this as Friday Ricky Dread. I'm saying this as putting my mind in the YN who's like, bro, like.
See, that's what they were saying to Drake. I love that tune, but I need that.
And he didn't even have enough slaps at the time for them to be like, yo, you got a legacy of this shit? I might allow you.
Like the city is mine.
Yeah, you only had like 3, fam. Give it up, fam. I need that. You know what I'm saying?
So you're going Joey Badass as like the highest tier rapper.
Yeah, anything more than that is going to be... Because we're not used to seeing celebrities out here, you know?
It's not like saying. Right.
Yeah, I think Weezy could make it still.
He probably make it to College Street at least.
We have to get these guys out here and put them to the test.
I need to put a map so people can see the radius of how far these guys have to walk, bro.
For me, I feel like only the white rappers can go undetected. So I'm going to go like G-Eazy or like Post Malone, but he's not really a rapper. But I feel like G-Eazy
now
could
Post
walk.
Malone is getting catch.
But maybe like the country girls now. But
no,
like,
bro. You
Post
see
Malone
a brother
is
know
catch.
this is Post Malone, a hungry dude, bro. Yo, go pull the car up, fam. Run it. Get him in the car.
Okay.
Because he's not going to have nothing on him you can take.
Yeah.
But you got to kidnap that.
Okay, I'm going to go G-Eazy.
G-Eazy, definitely.
Yeah, he could slide right
He
down.
just looks like a regular white dude.
Yo, G-Eazy could make it all the way to the lake shore. From Bloor, I'm getting real regional with it, but he can make it from Bloor all the way to the lake shore, no problem. Fam.
Straight to Harborfront.
Yeah. Nobody's taking that suit off his back, nothing. He's cool, bro. But if M try to get down the street, that's not happening, fam. M has to have like 3 security with him.
A convoy of vehicles. He'd probably have police cars behind.
Yes.
I remember I was watching an interview with him and he was saying the best part of the pandemic was him being able to just go outside freely because nobody was out there. So he could like ride his bike. He'll have like his little hood on or whatever to make sure. But like he said that was the first time in years he's been able, like decades, he's been able to do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Salute to Rihanna. I know we're kind of went far from her, but like we're talking about security same way, so it all applies, right? Salute to Rihanna. Salute to ASAP. Stay safe out there. I know their brain is completely changed from this event, so it's going to be hard for them to like get comfortable again. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to actually, speaking of Rihanna, Drake. No, I'm playing. And salute to you, DJ Zara. You brought this to my attention before we started the show here. There's a new snippet that's out. I don't know if this is an Iceman snippet. They're calling it an Iceman snippet.
There's like 3, right?
There's 3? Hold on.
I just seen the one about Serena.
Yeah, well, there's 3 that dropped, but one of them is from like 2022, and then the other 2 are new.
Which one's the one from 2022?
There's one, some next one, but the one about Serena is new, and then there's one about J. Cole apparently that's new.
Brand new off the presses.
Yeah.
Where can you find that?
I'm going on Twitter right now to check.
Yeah. Try Twitter. I just seen some ads on YouTube talking about it.
Or X.
Yeah.
The problem with IG is that they don't have a good search feature.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. I'm accumulating them behind the scenes here. Let's get to the first one. All right.
Friday's hyperventilating.
Okay, so this is the one that Serena won. And I guess it's supposed to be a Schoolboy Q diss, but I don't know if it's a Schoolboy Q diss.
Cool Venus. I be hanging around these niggas like I'm Dua Lipa. I might hit a fucking Schoolboy and do a remix. Cause you put your niggas on, but they making peanuts. We don't ever piece it up, the shit we got between us.
We love
Serena,
Okay. All right, and I'm gonna go to Twitter.
Boo.
Stop this.
You didn't like that?
I'm trying to see if I could find brand new ones. I think the one that I found is the exact same one. Let me play this. Is this the same one? Yeah.
I be hanging around these.
This is the same one. Where's the other 2, fam?
Okay, I'll send it to you after. Cause I seen a man on YouTube talking about it.
Okay, well, what does this mean? Are we here yet, man? I'm gonna keep on asking this. Drizzy, if you see this, bro, I'm gonna keep on asking this until you actually give me an answer drop.
Drake is mad this is out right now.
Why?
Because like I don't think this is like a new. I feel like this is maybe like 2024. Like after, I feel like he watched Serena doing the Crip Walk on the Super Bowl, and then he wrote this shit. I don't think this is how he feels right now. I don't think he's cheesed at Schoolboy Q right now.
This is getting freaking tiring, bro. Okay, we got a new voice here at the table. I just need to ask you quick, fast, Dem Dawg. Over or under on Iceman dropping before the summertime? Or do you even care?
Not really. I don't be really listening, but over. I'm going to say over. I'll say it'll drop.
Wait, Dem Dawg, sorry. Has Drake ever interacted with your content? Like back in the day? Never.
But OVO affiliates have.
Yeah.
Okay. He probably seen your stuff for sure.
Most likely.
Are you anticipating Iceman like as much as like the average? Like, yeah. Are you anticipating Iceman? Just no other way.
No, not really, fam.
Okay. Maybe you just don't care about the music like that.
Nah. I'm just focused on the content right now still.
Okay.
Nah, it's making it seem like I feel like most people are over it. If we get it, we're gonna bump it. But at this point, like the man paused, he stretched it as far as he could stretch it. Still, it's like, all right, dog. We got Dot, we got Cole, we even got Keem, nigga. Like broski, like.
And I feel like Dem Dawg's answer is kind of politically correct. He's watching what he says. He's like, I know the OVO mans are leaning closer to the screen. Like, yeah, bro, what are you expecting that shit or not? Nah. I'm into the content thing, bro. It's not really on the music
I'm
thing
just
like
a
that. Yeah, you're a fucking DJ, bro. You're not anticipating Iceman, bro? New slaps for the parties?
Nah, fam.
Wow. DJs I already know how you feel. But
I'm
like,
over it.
You're
I like it, when he drops it, I'm gonna listen to it, But I don't know, maybe it's my age or the fact that, like you said, he stretched it, so there was hype. It's like it starts to die down a little bit, so maybe he has to regenerate that. But obviously, I'm looking forward to more music from Drake. But I'm not gonna like wait every week. You know,
Drake hasn't dropped a good solo album in almost 10 years.
Ooh, that's a take.
I had to qualify it with solo album because I love Her Loss. Though I love Her Loss, so I had to qualify it with solo album.
Can we unpack this for a quick
you said
second?
a good album.
A good solo album. So I would say ever since Scorpion, that's like what, 2018?
Yeah,
I think so.
I would say that is the last good/great Drake solo project.
Interesting.
CLB, nah.
You know what's fucked up, bro? It's almost like you're a psychic, fam. We were having a conversation, and Zara, me and Jake were having a conversation about it first, and then Zara popped into the room. We were talking about classic albums or like albums that you would listen to like front to back.
Yeah.
Post 2020.
Yeah.
Right? And then I said, even if we were to just take it to just Drake and then eliminate everybody else that we spoke about, what album did you even listen to post 2020? What are they? Like full, like, yo, this is my shit. Yo, this album I listened to front to back.
For Drake?
Yeah.
I would say Her Loss.
Yes.
But that's Drake in 21. You know?
And I said the same thing. Behind the scenes. Yo, it's crazy, fam. We had the whole, you weren't even here, fam. I said Her Loss was the only one that I was like, yeah, that was the one that I was living with the album for a while.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So is there any other ones?
Honestly, never mind. I liked some songs off of it because I actually do rock with that vibe. Like, a lot of people didn't like that album, but he just kind of got a little bit overindulgent with a lot of the house thing, you know?
Yeah.
So, but there are some slaps on that. But for like a front to back, it's only Her Loss.
So you didn't like For All the Dogs?
Nah.
Okay.
That's not a front to back. There's songs on it that I
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, there's a lot of skips. You know what I'm saying? And it was overloaded with songs.
Exactly.
Dem Dawgs.
I'm not even an album person like that. What, yo? What? You know me, fam. Yo, if the album has like 10 plus songs, I just can't sit there and listen to it, fam. It's too much. Me, I like singles. You know, I'll listen to singles and stuff like that. You
I'm gonna find a new sound effect for this guy.
Me nah do it, dog.
I'm gonna find a new sound effect for this guy. Holy shit, man.
That's yo, right with the album guy like that.
No, but I hear that sometimes when I see albums with like multiple songs, it's like overwhelming. Where it's like, damn, I gotta like dedicate like 2 hours to listen to all these songs.
I feel like you have to be an album lover to do those things.
A musical connoisseur.
Yeah, man. I'm a DJ, but it's not like, I'm gonna sit down here.
He's trying to find the safe.
I'm trying to find it. This guy, he will not stand on an OVO answer for shit. Holy shit, bro.
Oh,
yeah. Don't you feel like it was easier to listen to an album from the front to the back in the day?
Yeah,
like,
because
like
man weren't dropping like 100 songs on it, right?
Yes, facts.
They gotta say, oh, here comes the... Okay, let me get into anamorphic mode because K-Bot is about to pull up. But the reason why I rock with GNX is because it's only like 11, 12 tracks. You know what I mean? So it's nice, quick. It's a nice conceptual album. You get it, boom. To this day, I still bump it.
Bro,
you know
that
what
guy
I mean?
dissed your city.
Yo, dog, it's all good.
Nah,
why you bringing the bullshit?
Nah, because I was thinking about that today, you know, because like I watched a clip with you and Honcho where you guys are talking about like, yo, he wasn't dissing the city. Man said they not like us. Y'all didn't deserve DeRozan either. He never even apologized to Toronto.
That's what I was saying.
Look at how mans are talking about DeRozan after the man did so much for us.
It's not about DeRozan, fam. He said, I would rather do something than have a Canadian have Pac rolling in his grave.
Like, bro, he was dissing you.
I'm Jamaican, nigga.
This is the safe side of the table over here today. Well, listen, real talk though, fam, and we'll extend it beyond Drake so that Dem Dawgs can give us an answer. Okay. What we were talking about behind the scenes. What albums? Okay, let's do this in 2 parts. Pre-2020, give me an album that you were listening to front to back. Like, I used to listen to this album every time I get in the car type shit.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
There we go.
Graduation, Mr. Rager with Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, Kid Cudi. Like, I feel like Cudi has like good cohesive albums.
Multiple, but you've been able to say multiple titles of albums. Dem Dawgs.
I'll say Michael Jackson, Off the Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Dem over there, right?
That is before 2020.
Come on. I'm bringing it way back.
Yeah. No, but even rap albums or even, I don't know if reggae has albums like that. But
Alkaline has a mad album. Popcorn has a mad album.
And Buju had a freaking great album too. Or great albums. Yeah. But what do you think? Like some albums that you're like, yo, I used to listen to this every time I get in the car. I might skip 2 tunes, but for the most part, I listen to like 95% of the album.
50 Cent had one. What's
I was going to say 50
Cent.
To Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah.
What about Uzi? Did you bump any of the Uzi albums?
Nah.
Okay.
I think they were getting into the time where people are not listening to the whole album at this point.
Nah, but Uzi had like Love Is Rage.
Mm-hmm.
That's like low-key a classic album. So for like my generation, that is like kind of like changed. It's like, you know, when the tectonic plate shifted and like the earth changed a little bit.
How many songs did he have on that album?
I think it was only like 10 or 11.
Okay, so something I could listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Uzi fan like that to be like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and listen to this whole album.
Yeah,
no, exactly.
But even Jake was saying behind the scenes, the Days in the Rodeo album from Travis Scott, right? That was something that he used to listen to front to back, right? And we were saying also the Astro World, which was like 2018, right? Now to get to the other part of the question, post 20. I won't even go 2020, 2018, 2019. What albums were you listening to the full album? Any artist?
I already said, so I don't have to say it again.
And I will add Kendrick in there. Actually, the Mr. Morale, I didn't listen to that I didn't live with that like his other ones.
I lived with that still, but I know I'm in the minority with that.
But that's where I kind of fell off of listening to Kendrick. All his previous albums, I lived with those albums, right? But give me some albums post 2018. Where you were like, yo, that was my album still.
Playboy Cardi, Whole Lotta Red.
Okay.
Bro, at first, people didn't like it, but that was like actually the first Playboy Cardi album that I rocked with.
Yeah.
And the I Am Music, that was a good album too. But it didn't get nominated for that many Grammys, which was
But are you still living with it?
Yeah, I still bump it to this day.
Okay.
Yeah, I still bump that.
What year did that Kids See Ghost album come out with?
Yeah, that's like 2018.
Okay.
Right on the cusp.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Besides the Travis Scott
Donda,
ones,
we can't forget about Donda.
Donda, but like I wasn't bumping that.
Donda,
back.
Bro. Donda is one of those, bro. Donda is one of those.
I might be for the Kanye fans only, but I feel you. I'm not going to disagree with your choice. You know what I'm saying? But like, there wasn't like monoculture album that people were like, yo, this album is running for like the last year. Like they just come and go. Like as the years go on, the shit gets shorter.
I feel like we're just getting old, you know what I mean? Because like, we're going to say that you today are not bumping no albums from like their favorite artist that's going in right now?
No, they might be bumping songs.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
But they're not bumping their whole album like front to back. This is what I'm talking about. Like, we're coming from also, and it is age too, we're coming from a time where we get the album and you listen to it front to back to see if you like it.
Yeah.
Now we get so much tunes, it's like you just add some shit to a playlist, fam.
I think it's an attention span thing too. Like for them, well, even for me now at this age, growing up with social media, like it's hard for me to just sit down and listen to an album dedicated, you know? Like
I think it's age for you guys, and also like you guys are very busy doing content and stuff. So I don't think your mind is there. Bro, like Kai Cenat, literally with his audience, anytime one of the new rappers is dropping an album, they listen to they do like a whole listening party.
But that's like part of his work. Like,
bro, but I'm saying that's like 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds that are listening to the whole, like these, like they're listening to the album, and that's like,
hold on, are they listening to the album on their own, or are they listening to it through the stream?
Regardless, it's still them listening to the full album. You know what I mean?
Nah, they're listening to it with commentary from their favorite streamer. So I feel like it's a different experience, but at least they're taking in the whole project.
So I'm just saying that, like, I still think that these new youths, they still care to listen to an album, but like the medium is just different. Like they rather just be with their friends and like, oh, like, did you guys rock with this one? Like, yo, let's all like go on a live stream and listen to it. Like, let's all da-da-da instead of them going to HMV and buying a CD and listening on their Walkman.
Yeah, but the thing is, even the medium of getting this album, now that, let's say you listen to it as a you watching it through the stream. Yeah. Okay, I liked what I heard. Now, later on, now in my time, while I'm driving, or I'm on the bus on the way to school or whatever, am I listening to that same album that I watched through the stream? Because that's what the goal is.
Yeah.
If you liked it, and I feel like enough times, because if they rock with the streamer, they might even listen to an album that they might have not like clicked on or like searched up.
Yes.
But just because, Speed is this, or like Aiden or one of these guys is listening to it, I'm gonna give it a chance still. And then they might even be put onto an artist that they want to listen to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's technically what the goal is supposed to be, right? I'm just saying, like, now I can listen to the album, or I could go watch the stream, or I can go listen to a podcast, and all these different choices of content that I can consume in my background rather than just using music as my background choice of doing my cleaning, driving, whatever.
You know what I'll say? What was that Weekend album with Blinding Lights? It came out like a few years ago.
After Hours.
After Hours. That was like post 2020, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I think I was with you. The Weekend album just dropped, and like I think we listened to it in my whip for a little bit, and we were like kind of reacting to it. So that was probably the last album that I'm like, okay, I could listen to it front to back, and it's like good music. 'Cause it's the Weekend.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I'm not trying to put an indictment on the music itself by even bringing up this topic. Because I'm not saying that the people are making less good music, even though that's a thing too.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But it's just that we're not as excited to go and just listen to just music anymore. We have so much choices. It's like, now that I dropped my album, even bringing it back full circle to Drake, how long are you guys gonna even live with this shit? It could be fucking amazing. You're gonna take 2-3 songs, be like, these are the songs that we like, and then dash away the rest and be like, what's the next one?
But isn't that normally how it goes? Like,
that's how it goes now.
A lot of y'all like classic albums from the 90s and shit only have like 3-4 good tracks on it.
Not true. Not true. Not true.
That is true. And bare skits in there. Like,
not the ones that we really consider classic. Like, I consider certain albums like Nas Illmatic a classic.
Okay, but how many good songs are on Illmatic?
The song's it's only like 8 or 9 songs long.
So every song's a hit.
There's one skip for me.
Okay.
One time for your motherfucking mind, or one time for your mind. That song, I skipped that one. Right? It's too slow for me, or whatever.
What about them Wu-Tang Clan albums and shit?
I don't think they're classics. And yes, 36 Chambers, classic. Maybe 2 skips tops.
All right, bro.
No, and in succession, it runs.
The Wu-Tang Clan.
The second album, the Forever album, which was the double album, some people might consider it a classic, but they're just being old heads. I don't consider that a classic. It's too many songs. There's too many skips. Can't be a classic.
Also, like, let's say you're listening to an album today. You're going to be on your phone. You're going to be doing other things. Like, I feel like back in the day, you would just be sitting dedicated, listening to this album. Maybe you're smoking, you're drinking, whatever, you're with friends.
Or you're driving or whatever.
Yeah, but now it's like, I feel like it'd be almost impossible to have an album listening experience without some sort of distraction.
Bro.
Right? Like, you're going to eventually like play chess, or like, open Instagram or go on Snapchat or something. Like,
but
that's fair.
It is, but it isn't, fam. And we'll get off of this topic in a second. But like, music's always been something that like, it could be foreground or background. You know what I'm saying? It's foreground when you guys as DJs in the club, you need it in the foreground to be good because it's making the people on the dance floor do this or do that.
Yeah.
Every other way, it's something that you're putting on in the background. Mans are playing dominoes, music's playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? A set or an album that you don't have to be doing mad skips. You could just play it, and mans could just do whatever they're doing.
Now, there are certain mans that were like, they'll just put on an album and just sit down, and or they'll put on their records and just sit down and just go on easy and listen,
To me, that's crazy.
That's old people.
Really?
Yeah, you're a sociopath, bro. You're just sitting there listening to it.
You guys have never done that before?
No, fam,
maybe I'm modded that, but sometimes, just small up a spliff, you just sit down and listen to hear what he's saying.
What are you looking at? Like, what? Are you looking at the wall? Like, what? Are you looking at the album playlist? Like, what's?
Not like you're thinking. You know what I mean? Like, you're not looking at anything per se. You're thinking, like, you're letting your mind do the work.
You got your eyes closed and shit. I'm saying, but you're right. There is people, like, it's not crazy, but it's like, to me, music, when you're just consuming outside of a club, technically it is in the background. You're driving, you're paying attention to the road, but there's certain songs that are getting you getting more speed on the highway.
Yeah.
Certain songs are cooling out too, whatever. So it's technically still in the background while you're operating a motor vehicle, fam. You have to pay a lot of attention to that, but music could still be there unless it's like some wrong shit. And you're like, turn that off, bro.
Yeah.
You're fucking up my driving experience. You know what I'm saying? Now we can only get that from making a playlist, is what I'm saying. Post 2020. Just taking a song from here, song from here, song from here, and make my own playlist. But I can't put on your album front to back and just not have to skip every 2 songs because every 2 songs is trash because you try to fill it with 25 songs. That's what my point is.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the music is trash, even though a lot of it is, but we got a lot more shit to consume than just fucking your music anymore. So you gotta make it stick in some kind of way, which I don't know. I have no solutions to that part. Not in that way.
Oh, I was about to say, what the hell?
I might have to cut that
Where
part
did that
out.
come from?
No, fuck all the Drake stories. Right?
Oh, but you're saying like, okay, forget Drake, let's move on.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
Drake.
okay.
Let's move on.
way you said it.
I'm like,
though.
God damn, bro.
That was a Tourette's moment.
I'm gonna timestamp that part right there.
Welcome to the dark side.
I'll get a DM for that one right
Look,
there.
no,
I
stop
don't know how
letting-
you feel.
Stop letting that Kendrick you route on your mind,
Brother. Okay. Yo, they cut the white youths.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
And just to give you guys some context, I'm just saying white youths. Remember, we've been reporting on the 2 mod youngins that were like on a killing spree, I guess.
K2 and
Jacob
or
Wallace.
Mr. Go Get It, right? They caught the white kid with the mop top. And before I play the video, let's do a game. Let's play a game here. Let's make a bet, and we'll go around the room. Was the person in Canada or outside of Canada? Let's start with DJ Czar. Was Jacob in Canada or outside of Canada?
So you know the answer.
I know the answer.
I already know as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
Hold on. Yeah, okay, go first.
Inside, because I didn't hear about any sort of extradition, but I feel like the fact that you're even asking it means it's outside, but I'll just say inside.
Okay, you know what? Let me re-ask the question, and then I'm gonna we'll start with you again. Inside Ontario or outside of Ontario, maybe some other province, okay?
I'm gonna go outside Ontario for 300.
Okay.
Inside Ontario.
Inside Ontario?
Should I just okay, I'm gonna say in the GTA.
You already knew the answer, man.
Jake, can I get you behind the scene? Inside or outside? Outside? Okay, so let's go to the news story. All right. And it's going to be loading over here, so we might have to go through an ad. All right. Man arrested in fatal Vaughan shooting. 1 suspect outstanding. Can I get the ads on here? 1 suspect in connection. Where the hell is my video? Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Holy. When you go on these websites, it's a bitch.
Bro, got an ad. You need ad blocker.
Man, even the ad blockers can't get the shit off the websites, bro. All right, let's get to it.
Hey.
One of 2 suspects wanted in a murder in Vaughan is now in custody. 19-year-old Jacob Wallace of Mississauga was arrested on Thursday in Moosonee. He's been charged with first-degree murder and arson causing damage to property.
Moosonee?
65-year-old Sergio Lopez was shot multiple times outside his business in a commercial plaza in Vaughan on the afternoon of January the 26th. Police believe that he was targeted but have yet to determine a motive.
All right, and they're going to talk about Mayu over here who's on the run still. Where the hell is Moosonee? Isn't that in Ontario?
That sounds like an Ontario-ass town.
Weird towns in Ontario, bro.
Where you from, Moosonee?
Moosonee, town in Ontario, Canada.
I wonder how they bagged
What's the
them.
population?
A population of between 1,500 and 3,500.
That's a
That's what they call him.
Yeah, because they're like, you're not from around here, buddy.
Bruh, why are you in this town with the Nike tech? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I have any commentary on the M's itself, because we went through like, we didn't expect the youth to look like this. Like when you see the pictures of the youth and when with the mop top, it was like, okay, that's the drillers these days. We went through that.
He tried to go to Daddy's cabin real quick.
Maybe, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Daddy's cabin.
It's probably how they bagged him. Pastor's like, honey, have you seen the keys for the cottage?
I don't know, bro. It just goes back to like, I brought this up on the live stream the other day. Man's never run far enough, bro. Walk one, fam.
It's so difficult, though.
Bro, Canada's such a big country, bro.
They don't have a plan. I think that's exactly what it is.
You got to hop on a flight to Somalia or something.
Okay, if let's say
that's happened.
Let's say something crazy happens. Pause. Knock on wood. After this podcast, right? We all have to go on the run. We're all splitting up.
You're right.
What's everyone's plan? Like
you want us to tell us on camera?
Like in your current, we'll do one maybe your current situation, or like maybe if you have like $1 million.
Low key, I'm going cross the border.
In your current situation?
Yeah.
You get bagged so quick.
No, like how?
I'm gonna pay for the flex.
Okay.
There's a flex. Man's with criminal records can get through the border. It's just that you're not gonna be technically allowed to be in America. But from there, I'm gonna make my way all the way down to the bottom of America and then make my way to Mexico.
He's gonna sell all your camera equipment one time.
I might keep it with me.
Fair enough.
Vlogging on the run.
That's beer stuff to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beer poles and lights and stuff is just like
I'm whipping it, bro. I'm driving through.
You definitely have to go to a foreign country. That's the only way. You can't go to the States.
You can't drive your own whip.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Hey, Friday, we know it's
you. I'm a bad planner of this shit, right?
Okay, if I were to commit a heinous crime, before my face is burnt on the TV, I'm going to Turkey. And then once I get to Turkey.
So like you're going straight to the airport like right now?
Yeah,
like because you only have about maybe what?
Couple hours.
72 hours before they put you on the
Interpol.
And like, all right, yeah, this guy is the most wanted person right now. We're looking
and then
for.
within Turkey, I'm going to a secret village that my family knows while going there.
So the hidden leaf village.
It's like so hidden, bro. Like there's barely anything there.
You have to hide because if they know you're there, they're gonna extradite you because automatically then you say that they want to put you in like military service as soon as
I'd
you
be
get
good.
back.
I'd be good at the beginning because I still have like a waiver because I went to school and I'm working. But shoot, I'll join the military if that's what it takes.
I feel like to keep the peace with Canada, they'll send you back.
They'll send you back, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if I was like, nah, I want to be part of the Turkish army, like whatever, they might be like, yo, because I'm Turkish citizen too. So they'll be like, yo, we're not just gonna give him to y'all.
Is it an extraditable country?
That too.
Can you search that?
That's the thing, because like
you gotta go
they have to play by the books,
and
right?
they might appeal to the king, like, yo, send for that youth. Are you crazy?
Well, hopefully Erdogan is like, nah, we're offending him. And if that doesn't work, I'm going south to Syria, and there's nothing going on in there. Like there's bare sanctions in Syria, so it's like good luck getting me out of there.
Let me see. Is Turkey an extradition country? Yes, it's an extradition country with an active yet complex legal framework for international criminal corporations, including treaties with the U.S., U.K., UAE, and whatever.
Okay, so I didn't hear Canada.
But is it Canada? Isn't Canada under
UK?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think we're part of the UAE, no?
No, UAE is United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, that's like Dubai in them place there.
Yeah. Don't ask me for any worldly information. I'm
but
sorry.
yeah, I
guys.
can't. Turkey is my plan A. So
Okay.
How about you?
I don't know where I'm going, bro.
Jamaica.
Nah, don't find me. I feel like every man would say they'll go to yard, but I feel like you're gonna get catch out there unless you go to like the mountains, bush, and you can never leave.
Yeah.
Like you can't even poke your eye out, fam. Like that's it. So
you have to grow your own weed.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was black, I'd go somewhere in Africa, like somewhere remote, West Africa, Central Africa. Remember when Dave Chappelle?
It's difficult because you have to get your shots and all that stuff
yeah,
before
it's
you
just
go.
not easy to just fly there, right?
Think about
You know?
that.
You gotta go to somewhere you can just fly.
Yeah.
Jamaica's probably my best bet still. you at least want to go somewhere where you know the place a little bit, right?
Yeah.
What if it's like a China and you're like, I'm going to teach English there?
You're going to stand out.
I'm going to stand
There's
out.
bare black people. There's
No, they're
bare
gonna
international people. They're just going to assume that you're just like another tourist. They're not going to be like, oh, this guy's a wanted
They're
criminal.
like, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. They're going to think you're like an actor or something. And if you learn Mandarin.
China, eh? I don't know.
That might have that might not be the worst idea.
You know?
Yeah, as long as they don't know who you are, you're good to go. As soon as they find out, though, you're extradited.
Yeah, I'm cooked.
Right?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going? Cuba. I actually, Cuba is an extradition country to Canada. But if I was an American citizen, Cuba would be the best bet because they can't extradite you from Cuba. There's mad people who have left and went to Cuba, political prisoners. You know, Asada Shakur fled to Cuba. They never got her. She died in Cuba.
Yeah.
Holy.
You know what I'm saying? They can't come for you in America if you go to Cuba.
Yeah.
Canada, I can't say the same.
All right, Nacho, where are you going?
I'm doing two things as soon as it happens. I'm searching up on non-extradition places from Canada. And then within those places, I'm searching the least racist one of all of them. And then I'm just flying straight over there. And then that's where I'm going to be doing the rest of my content still. You know, hopefully they protect me. You know, at least I'll be getting paid for my views at least.
Yeah.
You know, because we're not in Canada no more.
Okay, so now that we have that part answered, what's the excuse for homie over here and the multitude of different people over the years that we've seen who've been on the run, with the exception of a couple, okay? I'm not going to say salute, but mans like Top 5 and Young Lava, they jetted. They went to try to go as far in America as they could.
Did YG go to the States as well?
He went to the States as well, right? A bunch of others, and I'm not going to say no names, they were caught, Vaughn, Stouffville, all these places. And I'm like, fam, there was the guy from Montreal the other day who is accused of killing the other guy from Montreal in Toronto, Lil Bentley, over at the Yorkdale Mall.
Oh, yeah.
They found him like in Quebec or some shit, fam. Like, what? You're a public enemy number one.
And you're in Quebec? Yeah, you're just down the road.
Like, brother, run farther, not faster, farther. You know what I'm saying? What's the mindset if we could even get into that just for a second of, I'm just going to stay right down the road?
I think what the mindset, my bad.
No,
I think what the mindset would be is like you're familiar with this area, so you know like the ins and outs. Whereas like let's say you fled to somewhere you've never been to, now you're kind of figuring out that country or that place where it's like, okay, within Quebec, I know the spots that I'm kind of safe at.
Yeah.
And it's what was I gonna say? A lot of these guys, when they go to the States and obviously they're on the run, the way that they end up getting knocked. Because their brethren, they're speeding, they're balling up in the car. They have, you know what I'm saying? If you guys never did that, you would probably still be blessed till this day.
That's
how a lot of the mans get nabbed up.
It's not only that though, dog. It's they do more crimes to get by while they're over there. Bro.
That too, yeah.
Like Young Lava on his way back from America, they were speeding, so that's what fucked them up. And there was weed in the car, right? But he also had 67 guns in the trunk.
Yeah.
That'll do it. That'll probably do it.
Bro,
the weed and the speeding would have been enough.
I might even, I can't even drive. I would have to call an Uber or something.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm
give me
driving
so
fast.
much anxiety.
Right? 32 times, right? R.I.P. He got caught after, and he's another one who was on the run and he went to America. He actually got stopped at the border and they still didn't get him at the border. He said he was something Muhammad and he was going to see his cousin in freaking Seattle or whatever.
Yeah.
And they allowed him. Went through the border, went all over America, robbed mad niggas, bro. Put guns in rappers' faces, did all kind of crazy shit, and then robbed a hookah bar in friggin' Seattle. Like, I guess he was making his way back up America, like from the south back towards where he was from in Vancouver or the mainland, got caught in the robbery in Seattle.
But like, how else do you make bread if you're like a legal citizen? You're not even a citizen, you're just an illegal motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On the run for them.
You got to do crime.
Yeah. And to answer your question on why mans get caught here, I feel like when most mans do their crime, they feel like, oh, yo, like I'm neat. I feel like most mans think they got away with it until it's too late and until their face is plastered.
Yeah.
Then they start thinking, oh shit, I gotta formulate a plan. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. And one last thing I forgot. Thoroughbred. On the run for the kidnapping there of the Shati El Naj Shami, I forget her name, right? Gets to Florida and murks one of Chris Brown's associates allegedly in a club, and now he's in jail for that, and he's fighting the death penalty over there for that crime.
Damn.
So it's like, man's like elevates the crimes that they're doing when they're on the run. Like, bruh. Do you go on the run and like you can't just go and start working at Costco in America or something? But like,
haven't
chill.
you guys seen Prison Break?
Yes.
Yeah.
The man, they weren't working no jobs when they broke out the prison, fam.
They're just doing bare robberies and mod things.
Bare mod things. Teddy's there kidnapping Pierre girl.
Yo, bro. It's like, fam, like you would think I'm on the run. Let me try to lay low, fam. These guys are just up the ante, fam. It's crazy.
Because they think like, hey, I'll do like one big lick, pause, and then I could just go on easy. You know, but okay, let's say you make a 30 bands.
Big lick.
Yo, like, you're in poverty if you make 30 bands a year. You know what I mean? So you can't just do that one time. You need to do that at least like 4 times.
You need a bigger lick, is what you're saying.
Right? But now you're hired hitman. Give me 30 racks every hit. And I'll go around America while I'm on the run from Canada and see if I can get like 100 racks from killing like, what is it?
3 people?
3.5 people or whatever.
Chris Brown and Sumi. Easy work. Chris Brown.
I'm not saying that's what's his name, but I'm just saying like these guys like they look like they up the ante of the shit that they do. So mans are like, bro, I'll give you this much money for the guns, or I'll give like, fam, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, just to answer natural, these are countries that don't extradite to Canada typically, okay? So let me know what you would choose from these. Russia, China, United Arab Emirates, Iran, North Korea, and some honorable mentions, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Mongolia, Madagascar.
Probably have to go to Madagascar.
I might have to go to like Mongolia or some shit, bro. All those other places, there's bombs dropping and shit over there.
I'm going to China.
You're going China, eh?
Yeah, I was about to say either Russia or China, but I feel like the China them will show me more love. Because like I could find a little dancehall pocket out there. I could find you know, I'm not sure if there's dancehall Russians. You know what I mean? Like it might be a little scary over there.
We might get a little racist over there. You know what I'm saying? And they're also in a war with Ukraine, so you know, you just might not want to go to the places where they're already in a war with people, right? Including the UAE. And
Even but I feel like you want to go to those places because they're preoccupied with their wars. They're not worried about local citizens.
That is also a good hiding place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hide in the rubble.
Canada's not gonna come get you from Iran, bro. Like,
yeah. But listen, man, no salutes to anybody because we're talking about murderers here, or not murderers, but alleged murderers. You know what I'm saying? Innocent until proven guilty. I wanted to talk about this Lil OT documentary quickly. I don't know if you want to call it a documentary.
That was a video.
So it's and this is courtesy and big salute to Kenzo 2 Neat or Six Entertainment and Wipe Down Entertainment. I think it's the same company, right? But yeah, they're the ones who dropped it. I'm not gonna play the video, but like we were wondering like what's it gonna be and whatever. It's not actually a documentary. It's more like the last times seeing him pray and different things like that, right? I guess more showing his good side kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys get a chance to you pre'd it, right?
Yeah, I watched it, yeah.
You guys had a chance to pre'd it a little bit?
Yeah.
It's only like, what is it? 7 minutes and 18 seconds.
It's like the Muslim music playing in the background and like praying and stuff. Yeah.
They had to cut all that part out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the music part.
Yeah.
In the beginning where they're just showing like him like in the black and white and all that.
Yeah.
The music's cut out because, and I'll just say this as a technical person, when I was doing the repost for that, they made me cut the music out too.
Oh, for copyright.
For copyright, bro. They were like, it was like literally some Arabic writing of where the song came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like they got copyrights too.
As are monetizing off the prayers, eh?
Ooh. But as far as like the piece itself, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nice visual of seeing him doing something positive.
Yeah.
But just to be honest, I was kind of underwhelmed because I was expecting a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is available, right? We could move on unless you guys have any other thoughts on it.
I mean, we spoke about this last week, and I was pretty much right. Like, it was going to be like religious oriented.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think, so in Islam, there's this thing called sawab. It's like rewards, right? And that's it's almost like a point system that God's going to judge you on when you're in front of him on the day of judgment, you know, or when you die. So there's a way to get sawab when you die, and there's 3 ways. So if you have like an ongoing charity, beneficial knowledge left behind, or righteous children praying for you.
Interesting.
So if you're watching that video, you notice that a lot of it was emphasizing like, yo, if this made anyone pray, like this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
kind of giving knowledge about why they do fasting and Ramadan and Islam and stuff. So I feel like it's almost like they're trying to ensure he gets heaven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, by like leaving a positive image behind type of thing.
Yeah, and in a way it does humanize him. And like, obviously this is a tragic situation and it's good to show the different sides of people. But my only issue is when you suppress the entire picture. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess they want to focus on him as a Muslim, as a practicing Muslim.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? And listen, thank you for that breakdown. I want to give a quick salute to Lil OT, RIP to him, condolences to his family. What I forgot to ask about is the K2 guy, Mr. Go Get It. You know he dropped the tune while he's on the run right now?
Yeah.
I should have connected this to the white youth because that's who they put both of their pictures together.
Yeah.
That you dropped a new tune.
I can't lie, it's kind of watch stuff.
Listen, fam, don't feel bad, bro. You know, there's a part of you like, you know, I ain't shit. Why am I liking this guy's tune? But, bro, it's not bad, bro. This fucking kid, man.
And again, thoughts and prayers to Lil OT's family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Segue out of that real quick.
Yes.
Facts.
Let me see if I could find this tune over here. Okay, so if you could pull this up on the screen over here, this is courtesy of Six Trench. All right, K2 drops another track and says he caught a hat in Rexdale.
Yo, caught one in the Rex and caught one in the West. I stopped up the beats, me and bro did the next. So that nigga going easy, you die for a tax. 100K in the drop, sticking on no rest. Walked through that door, caught 6 to his chest. Bro on the floor said, Mod, who's next? If there's a free card, then I'm gonna invest.
Okay, not as good as the last one.
Caught one in the Rex and one in the West.
Yeah, what's going on, fam? Like, what are we doing over here, bro?
I think at this point he's doubling down on being on the run and just embracing his brand of being a real driller. Like, bro's confessing to crimes.
I guess maybe because then they're gonna try to fight it in court, and then they're gonna say, "Yeah, we're gonna bring these up," and then some lawyer's gonna try to say no. But why are you saying this? Like, I don't understand the mindset, fam.
Legacy, lore, the plot. You know, that's the only thing that could justify it.
But also make the most of it. Like, it's kind of like impending doom, you know? So
yeah, I feel like he's almost gonna develop or build up a cult following, because the more he drops, the more it adds to his legacy. And by the time he might probably do like a 10, 15, maybe 20 years, and then he'll be back.
No, he's gonna give him life, bro.
You think so?
If you caught a body and they call it a first degree, you're doing life. That's 25.
What if they reduce it to like a manslaughter? He has a crazy lawyer, which we've seen that happen many
times. Then he'll
times.
do it 15. Okay.
And then he'll be back by what, 34, 33? You're still kind of young.
His career's done, fam. We're not, respectfully to the other rappers who were like, yo, I'm going to be home by the time I'm like 35, 36. Fam, we're not waiting for you like that, fam. I don't want to break your hearts right now. Their mans are probably even listening in the cell like, yo, what are you saying, Ricky? Like, nah, fam. Like, it's reality, fam. Like, there's too much content for us to be waiting on you, fam. It's not a diss. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't understand the mindset of him or TK or a multitude of artists who have done this. He's not doing something new, bro. It's the other guys who've done this, and I don't understand why they do this, bro.
They glorify it still. It's crazy.
Yes, while they're on the run, fam.
But I feel like locally, he's probably a legend already, just off these.
Yeah, because he's not from here, right?
Yeah.
So we're paying attention from Toronto, which is probably like, yo, fam, nobody's ever paid attention to me like for my music from Toronto like this ever.
And I got the whole country watching me.
So that's the mindset. Like I'm just gonna go out with a bang.
Might as well, you know.
It's like, yo, the clip that Friday made has 2,800 views right now.
And you know what? Fam, there's other thumbnails that I have with both of their pictures. It's doing more than 2,000 and change. So like he's probably like, yo, I'm running it up. And he's not only on We Love Hip Hop, he's on other platforms.
6 Sounds posting him and stuff.
He's all over the blogs. He's all over the other people's YouTube channels. Like, I'm not trying to add to the glorification of violence. I'm trying to understand these kids they're like, fam, I'm just gonna double up on this shit. I'm gonna just triple down, fam. Fuck it.
Well, like, what's the alternative? You know, like at least if you could get some music out there before you go down, then your legacy is out there. But I don't know. I kind of agree where like this song is not, it's pretty good, but it's not as good as the last one. So if the quality keeps depleting, then like by the time he gets caught, then I don't think anyone's gonna care.
Yeah,
type shit,
yeah, you ran out of steam, brother.
Do you think he has a potential to drop like a club swanger right now?
Maybe if you rap about bitches and shit and being in the club, but like if you're like, yo, shot a guy in the Rex and shot a guy in this place, it's like, fam, like you're just self snitching.
What do you mean? The Race that was playing and booming while he was actively on the run, and he was like,
I feel like those are different times though. Like I feel like kind of people are getting tired of the drill. You know, like even when I was listening to this, I'm like, this is nice, but where am I gonna hear this other than like right now?
None of you guys are putting that in the Serato.
Nah.
You ain't got that K2 in your Serato?
Nah.
Right?
Me,
So what's
I
it
like
all for then?
I like to make the girl them dance, but I DJ. I'm not one of the DJs that cater to the gunman and the gangster them and all.
Yo, fam, if I'm on the run for a body, okay, hypothetical, right? If I'm on the run for a body and I'm a musician, I'm dropping gal tune, like at least let me see if I can get the club bumping and get a hit off, bro. Not, oh, I'm shooting you in your face. Like I'm on the run for that.
So what are you gonna drop like a Pitbull? Don't stop the party. Like, yeah.
I'm trying to drop an anthem, fam. What?
Drop an anthem still.
A real anthem,
fam. If I catch one and like I really catch one, I might fuck around and catch an international hit. It'll soften the blow of when I get into the courtroom and you finally catch me and you're looking in my face. I'm the guy who made Bring the World Together, or
Sexy Back, or something.
Yeah,
like,
or I love you more 2 times. I love you more now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're the I love you more now guy? Oh.
Bring the world together.
Yo,
Fam,
he does have the potential to drop like an international song that might help his case.
Fam, if I made Unforgettable and I'm on the run, they're gonna look at me different when I show up in the courtroom.
It's not good enough.
But yo, you're pretty talented. You're wasting your talent. That's what they're gonna say.
The music that he made before wasn't really that, so it kind of makes sense. What like this is on brand for everything he's going through.
You just can't do it. We're asking the man to make songs, and man, all we heard is the man make a few tunes about a few shootings and shit.
No, he gotta do like an acoustic, like sad drill track. Like still have the drill lyrics, but on some acoustic vibes, like some Johnny Cash type. Like I just shot a man.
Maybe, or just like,
that could go still just like
yeah,
because that could kind of like embody just like what he's going through on the run type thing. You know, like no, but I'll just start doing deep dives and dissertations on the track and all that. You're like, yo.
It'll soften the blow. That's all I'm saying.
We're like giving him A&R advice. Like, now that you're on the run, you gotta drop an R&B song.
Yeah. You gotta get off of that murder, kill.
Yo, if he is really, do you think he's listening to this?
I'm sure he's listening to this. Fam, what else are you doing, fam? You can just put it in the AirPods while you're on the run, fam. Like, walk on.
They're behind you, bro. They're behind you.
Yo, fuck yo.
Yeah, I know he turned around.
Legit turned around. Okay, let's get off of this story. We're being very immature on these very extreme topics here. Okay, so we can get immature and stay immature, okay? 50 Cent responded.
I want to take a quick second to give a big shout out to Grabba, some of the hottest grabba in the GTA. You can get grabba shakers as well as hot grabba leaf in different flavors like red herring and red rose. They got delivery within the GTA and they got some really cool apparel for sale. If you want to get your hands on that grabba, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, grabba.ca, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Finally.
Oh, this is fire.
Okay. Let me see if he actually still has it posted. So he has a track with Max B, right? Besides the power one that he did, he has a track with Max B, and here's a little snippet from the video.
This is what happens tonight. Fuck you.
Jeez.
Fuck you.
Jeez.
Fuck you. And you don't even count, little nigga. I come back like that ready rock. Cup with that Fetty Wap. Cock it and let it pop. Snitching, you better not. Stick 'em.
Okay.
Jeez.
What do you guys think? Is this a sufficient response to all of these guys who've been dissing him for so long?
I liked it, but was there a lot of AI in that video?
Yeah, that was all AI.
All
Yeah,
AI,
that was all
right?
AI.
Wow.
Hey, he's a producer.
Look, that's the same artist. Because when I was doing the wrap up, at first I was gonna do it on the How to Rob instrumental. So I was watching I was listening to the 50 Cent version. And like the same artist that did this, he did like an AI How to Rob.
Yes.
Where like all the rappers that 50 Cent mentioned in his verses, they're all in the video and like, it was fire. So like, I'm kind of glad that 50 tapped in with him and probably gave him a bag to like do this. So like,
that's smart.
And I feel like, because I first heard the track without the video and it was cool, it was calm, it was whatever. So the visuals kind of added to like the emphasis to the bars type thing, you know?
And what do you think, Dem Dawgs?
The track is all right.
The track's all right?
Yeah, it's calm.
What about as far as the sufficiency, or like, is this enough of a response? Because man, them been giving him full tunes, bro. All four of them mans have a full tune each, or at least Baby's got a kind of a tune.
Yeah.
Is it enough?
You're a little closer. Mike.
I feel like he has to do one more track.
Yeah, this isn't like the haymaker.
Yeah, it's like a warm up, you know.
But I also didn't feel like Mano or Jim Jones or Dave East did anything. The only person that kind of like did damage out of those pod guys was Fab. You know, Fab was the only one that was like, when he had bars, I'm like, okay, he kind of got at 50, but everyone else was underwhelming. So.
Yeah, what do you think, sir?
I think it is like a good like first punch, but it's not like a knockout.
It's not the.
But like. Maybe I'm out of touch, but to me, this is like the first time I've seen an AI music video with an artist of that caliber, like be that high quality. I mean, I know you said that that guy did a How to Rob one, but like this is almost like revolutionary use of AI. So I feel like that adds to the impact of the song, if that makes sense. Like the song by itself wouldn't have hit as much as it hits with the AI music video.
Yeah.
And I think this is probably going to open up a whole new lane of just like mainstream artists using AI music videos.
Soulja Boy is gonna claim that he was the first one to do it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with both of you guys. Also, as far as like, or all three of you guys, like it's cool, but it's not the one.
Yeah,
it's like a jab. You know what I'm saying? We need like we need to address these guys like really, really. Like we don't need a visual aid to like bring it across. Like I need to just listen to it and just be like, oh shit, you said that? Damn, 50.
Yeah, I feel like, because I like the hook. 50 definitely could have had like more punch, but I feel like because of the business and everything he has going on, he's not trying to say anything too flagrant. You know, on wax, you know, type thing.
Yeah. No, I don't know if 50 really had the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is cool. And I think this is probably all you're gonna get from him, because like, bro, like the man's producing like, he gave T.I. a couple bars on the Power intro or whatever. You could hold that for the whole season of this whatever.
That was smart.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, like I'm actually doing other things. Like you niggas is rappers and part-time podcasters or whatever, but like low-key want to be get another hit. Like I don't, fam. I'm just responding to you niggas because you won't leave me alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't even expect this.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to rap as well. Low-key, if he just left it at the Power intro, he would have been cool. You know what I mean? Because it would have been like, oh, I don't need to address Mano and those guys there, but Yeah, like this is. I do think he needs to rap again. If he is gonna rap, then actually rap. You know what I mean? Like this was cool, but
man, I'm not trying to hear none of these old dudes rap anymore, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm an old dude, like
but you
agreeing
love the Clips album though.
Yes, but they made fresh new shit.
This was fresh and new. I feel like if 50 Cent just came a little bit harder with the bars pause, then this would be a banger, bro. Like for like the older demographic, like Max B with the cool, smooth shit. Like every nigga that dresses like Jim Jones still would be bumping. You know what I mean? Like this is their speed type thing. You know?
I think a lot of these guys are like older heads trying to hold on to like the past flame that they had. Like Max B just came home after like 15 years. He's like, okay, maybe I can like keep this shit going. Like a lot of you guys got to just transition into other forms of content, bro. I'm not trying to tell all you guys get off of the mic, but like niggas ain't trying to. The 50-year-olds don't want to hear 50-year-old rappers.
But low-key, Max B has a banger right now with French Montana. Ever since he left me. More money. You know what I mean? It's trending on TikTok, all that stuff, you know? Like,
yeah, I guess.
That's a big tune.
Yeah, but like there's exceptions to the rule. Like Nas, like he's still giving you like quality music in these times.
Yeah.
But like most of the guys who are in that age bracket, we ain't trying to hear them like all the time, fam. Maybe every once in a while. But like if Jay-Z was dropping albums consecutively all of these years, we wouldn't be taking them as seriously, bro.
Okay, so what's the age, like, because you said 50-year-olds.
Yes.
What about 40-year-olds? When I say 40-year-olds, you know who I'm about to say right after that.
Who are you talking about?
Literally.
Like Drake and them?
Yeah, like the whole class.
Well, they're not going to be dropping at the same clip when they get to 40 years old, I don't think.
How old is Drake now?
39.
He's 39. He's got one more year. And he hasn't even been dropped. Look how long we've been waiting for this new album.
But it's not because of age.
It might be.
I feel like he was slowly starting to transition out of rapping as much. And then the whole beef happened. And then just to have to talk with you, I had to hike down.
Nah, well, he said he was going to transition out of it, but then I feel like he kind of, she's like, nah, I want one more run at it.
I still got it.
Yeah, I want one more run at it.
What's one more run mean? One more album or multiple albums? Because a run means I can do what I did the last time again for the next time. And that's another 10-year run.
No, I think he wanted another decade still.
Well, fam, that means you're at the end of that next run, you're going to be 49.
But look at Ye.
Good point.
But Ye found different and innovative ways to stay trendy in pop culture. Like whether it was through the Kardashians or fashion or his outbursts, and he was still making music at like a high quality level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he might be an exception too, bro, because there's not many Ye's running around still making relevant music at that age, bro.
Yeah, he's like literally one of the best producers of all time.
Yes.
So how many years do you think Drake has left?
Good question.
I'm going to say 5. Musically, 5. Pop culture-wise, I think if he transitions to acting and other things, he could just be like a lifelong icon. But for music and the music zeitgeist, I would say 5 years.
Okay.
That's like a safe answer, right?
Yeah, 5 years. You're going to tap out at like, or slow down at 44?
43, 44. And by then, like, music is just going to be something you do for fun, but you're probably more into the business or and other aspects of entertainment.
Yeah, I don't think people will have the same expectations from you once you get it to a certain age too, bro. They're not like, fam, when's your next shit, bro? Like, nah, bro, I'm 43, bro. Like, chill. What do you mean when's my next shit, bro? I got to take care of my teenager or my adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Like, Adonis is getting old, fam.
Fam, you think Drake could just go on easy and be like, yeah, I don't need to be number one anymore?
Yes, you have to, bro.
Anything that he's done has proven that. He's proven the opposite of that.
Yeah, but that's when you fall off and you don't bow out gracefully.
Yeah, it's almost like in UFC. Like, you either choose your retirement or the retirement chooses you because you can't keep up and you keep getting knocked out.
Yeah, fam. Like, you can't be the main top guy at 50.
Okay, well, look at LeBron right now. He's still playing currently. He has some nice moments here and there. But, like, enough times you look at him, it's like, ugh.
Is he the top guy on his team right now?
No, he's not. He barely plays defense.
I feel like that's where Drake's going to be. Like, You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe we'll see how this Iceman goes, but like by the next album after this, like, man's gonna be looking at him like LeBron, like, okay, yeah, like we get it, bro.
But what is still appealing about LeBron for the basketball fan is that for his age, he's doing unprecedented things. It's like, yo, you're this age and you're still able to drop like 28 and 8, and like, you know, you're still keeping up with the youngins, and like his son's in there.
Son's in the league, bro.
Who knows? Drake might get Adonis into the industry, into the music side of things, and might help usher him in. And maybe that's when he'll be like, okay, like I left my legacy with my son because he didn't have that prodigy. Remember we were talking about how like every artist had like a prodigy to kind of pass the torch to?
Yeah.
And Drake couldn't really find that.
So Adonis is the next. Well, you already had the track. Well, how did that track go again?
It wasn't so crazy.
It was like,
I'm not trying to diss man's
don't
bars.
talk to my bro like that, or something like that.
Yeah, he wasn't in the super
I like
pocket
it
yet.
when you like it.
He's
But
trying
he
to
was
find
like-
himself.
He was like 4, bro. Like,
Yeah, you can't diss the youth, fam. The youth never innocent. The youth never innocent.
Still trying to find the pocket.
The youth never innocent.
But like that might even not be his path. It might be like, fam, I don't want to freaking rap, bro. I want
sports, you know?
Yeah, I want to play ball. You never know.
I want to be a financial advisor.
Fam, I want to be a veterinarian or something, fam. Like, you did this rap shit. So now what? I got to be the guy who's always worrying about people shooting at me literally or on rhymes because I'm the guy? Nah, bro, you can have that.
but when Drake is your father and you're very visibly, you know, affiliated with him, it's kind of like, I feel like the lifestyle's just going to choose you. It's kind of like being part of a mob or like a mafia family.
I don't think so. Only in the sense of like the way Adonis is presented. Nobody's looking at him like, okay, yeah, he has to be up next.
You're the next one. And how's that worked out for the other like sons of people who are famous artists or rappers?
Now Northwest has it. She has the runway clear right now. Still.
Yeah, but are people like, yo, put on that new Northwest?
Bro, she has a track that I was actually bumping the no, you just talk, that whole Jersey bounce thing. Like,
okay,
that was actually running. Y'all them would be going into that tune.
Okay, that's the Northwest. When's the last time somebody said, like, they went to the DJ booth, say, yo, put on that Diggy Simmons, fam?
Never.
How about like, even though Will Smith is kind of like controversial, but like Willow Smith had good music,
and Jaden Smith. Hold on, don't know them. They did their thing.
Icon living.
Yeah.
So people requested this song over the last 10 years.
Yeah. That album that Jaden Smith dropped was like, I wouldn't say a classic, but for that little segment of the population, that's like a cult classic.
It was like those like LA hipster, like kind of vibes.
Okay.
And for Willow, she has like
the Whip My Hair was big.
And even
Meet Me at Our Spot.
Yeah, Meet Me at Our Spot.
I actually like that song.
Yeah, and she has the next one that went crazy too.
Okay.
And okay, like let's say if you're Adonis, right? Like I feel like there's only a few paths. Like you can't choose like a regular like accounting job or something. You're either gonna be like, no, bro, everyone's gonna know you're Drake's only son. Like, I don't think that's gonna work. You're either gonna be like a spoiled prince, rich kid, or you're gonna be a super geyser.
Yeah, and according to Kendrick fans, only is like just what the public knows.
Well, he said only son, not only child.
True.
Right? That's true.
Just for you K-bots who are gonna jump in the comments, that's not the only. We knew about the daughter. Like,
but do you
relax,
feel like
guys.
someone who's grown up in the spotlight like Adonis could just have like a regular 9 to 5? Like, what do you think?
Nah, it's tough still, because like if this is your dad, like you're like, nah, you can't have a regular job still.
But then again, look at Michael Jackson's kids. Like, they didn't really pan out to be anything.
Look at
Are those
Eminem-
even his kids?
Look at Eminem's daughter. She just regular life, you know what I mean? She found her man, they got married, they had the youth. Like, she's not like, oh, I have to become Britney Spears.
She does a little podcast, but I feel like it's different with a daughter than a son. Like your daughter, you kind of want to have like a soft life, but your son is like, this guy's gonna continue and carry my legacy, you know?
Yeah, and Paris Jackson, I just saw her at Fashion Week the other day on some YouTube video where people are calling her Michael Jackson and whatever. So like she's like outside doing like entertainment things. You know what I'm saying? Like she's Michael Jackson's daughter, fam.
But like, I feel like she's just like a staple. But like, what does she do? Could you name anything she's done?
No, exactly.
She's a socialite, probably. Just lives off of the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, in regards to Drake, do you guys think that like he could just walk away from it all? Like this based on what he's shown us throughout his whole career. Like he's been obsessed with remaining at the top, being number one. And especially with where things are kind of now, this is like a sour note to leave the game on, you know?
I agree with you. This is probably not the way he would want it to end, which is why he's trying to like reclaim the narrative with the Iceman drop and trying to like leave on a high.
Is one album enough to do that?
So then like that can become
Yeah.
the gambling
Yes.
thing. But then you might want to, okay, I did that as a gambling man.
Let me spin back.
Let me spin back because I was able to get back up. Like,
Exactly.
y'all was down at the freaking casino. Then I
Exactly.
dropped Iceman. Everything is, I'm back in order again. Let me run another Iceman and see if I can double up on my shit. And then I'm out.
and
Then
then-
I'm out. Then I'm leaving the casino.
And think about it like from just a career perspective, like we're all DJs. I'm sure if the price is right, even if we're 65, 70, like if someone's paying us like $10,000 for a gig, like
exactly,
and they want you to do it, you'll still do it. So I think for him, the financial aspect of music is still probably tempting. Probably has a crazy overhead every month for his whole crew, to security, all his businesses and stuff. So he might have to keep putting out music for the rest of his life to stay afloat.
That's
doing concerts and stuff.
That sounds like a prisoner rather than somebody who's like, I've become infinitely rich off of my music.
Michael Jackson was about to go on a world tour before, he passed.
But there was also a video, and we'll move on to our last topics here in a second. But like, there was a video that happened before that tour footage of him buying like paintings that were like $300,000. I want that one, and let me get this, and let me get that. So like, they were showing his out of control spending.
But those aren't. I wouldn't even say that's out of control. He's buying assets that are going to appreciate in value.
Yes, but like he wasn't up at that point. This is when Michael wasn't like the most famous. His music wasn't. It was like the Butterfly album times. Like he wasn't hot.
You know what's crazy? The perception around Michael Jackson right before he passed wasn't that positive. I think people were like kind of like they looked at him like he was a little crazy, and like the media wasn't friendly. And
This was his
like,
comeback tour that he was supposed to have, right?
Yeah.
So the comeback tour was to come back, get all my bread, pay all of my debtors or the debts that I had from before that I've accumulated, and now I'm back on top, and now I can go off into the sunset.
and they didn't let him do it.
He died before it happened. But for Drake, he might, if that Iceman shit don't do it, then you're gonna have to do another one, and then another one. Like, you're chasing it now?
You said Drake and Casino. I just put this out there. Have you guys heard of the Drake Baby Keem lore?
No.
Talk about it.
Okay, so Baby Keem just dropped an album called Casino, and then in the album he's kind of talking about this shot he threw out, like this shot that kind of did him dirty. You know what I mean? So I ended up watching a few like YouTube video. Man broke it down. Basically, Drake took Baby Keem's bitch.
Yes.
Have you heard of it? Have you heard of that before?
I didn't hear about that lore, right? I don't want to say it tracks, but it kind of tracks.
Okay, so basically, remember What's Next when he dropped that 3-pack or whatever? So apparently Baby Keem and Playboi Carti was supposed to be on that track.
Yeah.
But then Drake found out that Keem was Kendrick's cousin. Because remember, at first nobody knew. So Drake kind of felt finesse, like,
yeah,
because Drake was like kind of promoting Baby Keem a little bit.
He was a big
as well.
fan of him. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So Drake's like, wait, what? I was promoting my ops cousin. Wait, hold on. So then, Drake's petty scorpion type shit. Apparently, Drake DMs Keem's girl. She goes. You know what I mean? Like, they were saying Keem was like 19 and 20 at the time. I'm just so, but they're saying that Drake did it to kind of like spite Kendrick type thing. So then, Family Ties, the song with Keem and Kendrick, is a response to Mob Ties.
Interesting.
And then Hillbillies, the song with Keem and Kendrick, is a response to Sticky. Because on Family Ties, Keem and Kendrick, the last line that Keem says, number 2, DMing my bitch. That's cool, I don't ask why. He's number 2 is Drake. So he's saying Kendrick is number 1. So he's saying number 2 was DMing my bitch. So this is after they kind of say, oh, blah, blah, blah. So now on Sticky, Drake says, oh, all that hyping up your chest, all that talk about the best. So he's referring to like, oh, you called Kendrick number 1. And then he's saying, there's another line where he's like, oh, a couple hits, now you brave, you knew niggas better behave. He's kind of talking about, but these are like very subtle shots. So, okay, Hillbillies, that's Keem and Kendrick. That's a response to Sticky.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you guys all the stuff so you guys could like research it.
I don't believe that he smashed his chick.
You don't think he smashed his chick?
I don't think so because like they use that as the Drake thing. Oh, well, Drake slid in and smashed his bitch. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's possible in a couple of situations, but every situation, that's his tactic, bro. Like after a while, people could see that coming a mile away. Like you did that with like every other rapper that you have beef with.
But I feel like that move will always work.
It always works.
Because if you have a move that works every single time, why wouldn't you abuse it?
know what
Like
I mean?
pressing triangle. Because yo, think about it, like if you as a man, right? Like, and especially these guys are rappers, successful men. So like, you have your girl, you probably love your girl. This is the girl you confide in. You guys pillow talk. You guys go for breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
And you're Drake, and you're smashing this love of your life. That's gonna hurt you psychologically more than like you just getting beat up one time.
That's why Drama crushed up. What did Drake say? Last year I had Drama Girl, not right now.
Not right now. But like, fam, is it because he liked these girls? And I don't want to be speaking on Mans Johnson or whatever, but like, how is it that all of these girls are attractive to you, fam? Or are they all attractive?
Or like, I think.
But these rappers they're not with ugly things.
Yeah, first of all, they're not with ugly things. I'm sure Drake has access if he can't get aroused by a girl. He probably has honey packs or whatever. Like worst case.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to talk on the Mans Johnson, but I'm just like, okay, I'm just smashing you because you're my enemy's chick. Like,
I feel like there's a power element that probably fuels your testosterone where it's like, yo, I'm about to smash my enemy's ting. Like that probably gets you going. Fam.
Yeah, you're like, oh, now I'm ready. Okay.
Exactly.
Yo,
let me double check who you are again. Yeah, bitch.
And these mans play power games, you know what I mean? Like at a certain point, it's like, okay, how am I really gonna get at you, you know?
No, because I'm just thinking, again, I don't want to be speaking on Mans Johnson or thinking on Mans Johnson, okay? You smash bare tings.
Chill.
Okay? It's not like you're not smashing. You're smashing bare tings. So now you got to do that, like the ones that you smash when you see in Cabo and all these vacations that you thought were nice, concert tings that you think are nice, and my enemies, bitches that I like. Fam, like how much fucking am I gonna do, bro? And like I'm gonna be aroused for all you bitches, the ones that I choose and the ones that I'm just fucking just to spite other niggas.
But think how easy this is. Send a DM. She replies, all right, I'm gonna get my assistant to book you the flight. And then
once she comes over and you're like, your bitch looks extra regular, fam. Like, now I gotta smash you just to take it for the team or for my
even
agenda.
Worse, yo, I didn't even smash. She just gave me dome and I sent her back on the PG.
Yeah, that would suck.
I'm just saying again. I want to be speaking on Mans Johnson. I'd be giving out bare soft fucking buddy out there, bro. Like, because I'm like, fam, like
Friday.
No, fam. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just smashing you just because like I don't like the nigga that you're with.
Okay, but
so like I'm not gonna just get hard just because you're here.
But fam, the man. Okay, bro. Everyone has their go-to concoctions that will get them in the mood. Maybe he has a peach Bellini. Maybe he has some pomegranate juice, some beetroot juice, some honey packs. Bro, maybe you'll ball up. Okay, watch this. Curtis King. Okay, let me put you in a situation. Say you had an opportunity to smash Curtis King's wifey, okay?
Okay.
You're telling me you're not gonna show up when she's right there in front of you? You're gonna be like, I can't, I'm soft. Like, bro, like.
No, but like I haven't seen her, right? But from what people say, and like I said, I don't want to be speaking on Man's wife because he will crash out for her. But people say that she's bad.
She's sweet.
Okay, so like if I think that she's sweet, cool. But then there's an element in my brain that's like, I don't like you because like I think you're hot or whatever. I'm just smashing you because you're Curtis King's chick. That's not going to get me going, fam.
But
and
just because she's hot alone, like man's like, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's just an extra benefit that this is my opposite shawty.
I just don't think, like, we're putting horn dog on the man, bro. Like, he's just super H'd all the time, bro. Like, he just has time to just smash this girl, and his enemies,
fam, you
bitches.
think Genghis Khan was, like, super aroused every time he impregnated, like, the population, bro? This guy was on a mission.
I guess.
And, like, we're not pulling this out of thin air. Like, it's been proven that he's done this multiple times.
Yes, but I don't think it's every time.
Yo, the man said, yo, I've been married to this woman for 8 years. She went to the studio with this nigga and he ruined my marriage.
You
bro.
see her though? She's bad.
So
the Naomi whatever chick, she's...
So but Keem Shotty was bad too. She's just a little young.
Man took her from 8 years out of 8-year marriage.
And
bro.
yo, when are we gonna start holding these shorties accountable? I don't think this is Drake's fault.
They all go.
It's definitely not his fault.
It's not Drake's fault, but if you're my op and you smash my thing, I'm not gonna be happy about it.
But who are you gonna be more mad at? Who are you gonna be more mad at? Your op or your shorty?
No, he definitely goes at the Shotty on the album, and he definitely like says like, you know, like,
yeah,
but
she's a slew.
Also, I'm like, okay, now you're extra my enemy. Before you were my enemy, now you know what I mean?
So you wouldn't hit him with a yo, thank you for showing me who she really was. You wouldn't hit him with
There we go. There we go.
Nah, thank you for showing who you are, nigga.
And he used your bitch as a prop to show him, I guess if you want to use that logic, to show how I am, how much of a piece of shit I am. I used your chick as a prop to show.
Yeah, now I have to crash. Now I have to call you PDF. I have to go. Yeah, we crashing, bro.
And what do you call her?
Oh, she doesn't exist no more.
There we go. Because if you really want to give, if she's not an inanimate object, you're gonna have to call her a slew, a hoe, unrighteous, untrustworthy, all those different things. Because as soon as you got a little champagne poppy check mark in your freaking DMs, you left.
No, he goes in on her in the album though. Still, he goes in.
She deserves it, fam. All of them girls, all of the Bella Hadids, all of these bitches that them complain about your bitch, fam.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be so easy to fuck if just because it's Drake.
I wonder if Drake has ever had one of his bitches taken away from him by like a more successful and powerful man. Like,
who are they?
Like an Elon Musk or something. I don't know. Like Bill Gates. Like, I don't know.
Who are the chicks?
I feel like
his harem that he probably just like.
Who are they?
Rihanna?
All the shotties from high school that he couldn't get. You know what I mean? Like, you know that complex where it's like, okay, in high school, you know, my mom had to get me the sandwiches, and then she'd wrap them, and I'd bring them in my lunchbox. The girl thought I was a nerd,
Yeah.
But I'm up now. Mob ties now.
Yeah, but he put himself in a perfect plan where nobody's taking his chick, or if they did, we don't know because we never knew if they were really linked up.
And in regards to you, yes, the shorties have to be blamed, but okay, with a man like Jack Dorsey, if we're doing business together, and then like in the back end, you're trying to like sleep with my wife.
That's sleazy. That's sleazy.
You know what I mean? Like
that's unethical.
I feel like in those situations, like that's why Jack Dorsey was mad at Drake.
Yeah.
And like, so there's just so much of these like situations where like mans are supposed to be working together. The mans are backdooring my thing.
Okay,
like,
but let's say, and maybe the solution is don't have a wife because like you that's the only way you're going to be put in these positions is if you have a wife that you put your whole life and trust in, and then now she's around a successful dude and you see the eyes and stuff. Because I'm sure, like, I feel like with Drake, like he probably got vibes off Jack Dorsey's wife, and then he was like, I could probably smash this girl.
Yeah, man. You guys
and it's like you gotta look at the wife, bro.
Yeah, you guys are making him seem like he's a creep, like he's going and going in all of these girls' DMs, fam. No. If anything, he might have seen some motion and he's like, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? But like, fam, to blame it on like all these guys, he's just going and creeping on all their girls. That means you can never have your wife around Drake, bro. What kind of crazy monster do people think the man is?
I think it's just celebrities in general. Because I was watching Axe stream and then he had Selena Powell and her friend Jordy. Okay, Jordy is sexy as hell. She was dating this man who was Offset's assistant. She told the story how her man cheated on her. So the way she get back, so she slept with Offset. And then she just sent her man like a picture of like, oh yeah, I just slept with your boss type thing.
Wow.
So it's like, I kind of feel like, yeah, like most of the, like 99.9% of these shorties are going. If you have a good woman at home.
99.9?
That's a big percentage.
Okay, I'll say 95 still, but
wow, you have
95,
no
bro.
faith in the gal then.
No, but he's being realistic because like I feel like most women they settle with what they feel like is like equal value, and if they can find higher value, they'll jump.
So then they're all stupid then. Because Drake's not trying to keep them, fam. He's just trying to knock it down and keep it moving, fam. So you think that you're gonna be the one who stays with him? Like, no, fam, don't go.
I think they're thinking biologically, right? And for them, even if it's one night with Drake, right? Like from like a primal perspective, that's like enough for like to breed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, like
he's not gonna breed you, fam.
I know, but like them opening their legs and agreeing to it is pretty much saying he's a viable mate.
That's
he's
not a
probably
good enough
a stronger
excuse.
mate than you.
No, fam. That means you're a piece of shit human for answering the DM and going, fam.
But you don't believe in hegemony or like hypergamy?
Hegemony.
What's hegemony?
Hegemony is like economic.
Okay. Yeah, hypergamy. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know how we got into this conversation here, but yeah.
Baby
I'm not
Keem.
gonna say F Drake, right? But F this Drake story.
You would really need a girl. I think the only way you'd find a girl that's not going is that she would have to be so clueless about pop culture in general. Like, who's Drake? Like, it has to be like a villager.
Now
Like,
the thing is,
virtues, bro.
The thing is, before, like you could let your girl have like a celebrity crush because like more times they weren't gonna meet them, but
now there's like actual,
you know what I mean. But now
possibility.
like niggas is DMing, like you know what I mean. So I just feel like if you have a good woman at home, man, I'm listening, cherish that. You know what I mean. She likes flowers. Bring her some flowers. I feel like if you do enough, you have to kind of keep a balance. You have to do enough to make her like appreciate you, but you also have to batter up a little bit one time to make her respect you.
Okay.
Batter up is good.
We'll get off of this topic, but I just have to say one more thing, fam.
All right.
Drake is not every gal's type, fam. So if 95% of them are going, it's because they're piece of shit humans. Because he's not even your type. You're literally just going because he's who he is.
I'm not saying they're going for Drake, but I just say 95% they would go for another human specimen in the world.
Okay. But yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on. I got one more topic. I'll keep the other ones for the live stream. But I just want to talk about the student loan kid here quickly.
Thank you, OSAP money.
Right? He's been getting a little bit more, I guess, publicity since he went through his thing. And just quick context to just give you guys who the OSAP kid is. If you could
Brandon Gonez?
Yeah, he's on Brandon Gonez now.
No way.
Yeah, so just for some context, he went viral because he was posting thank you OSAP money, and showing cologne, watches, all these different things.
Dior, Meadow Ray-Ban,
he's
price,
with his
expensive
homies.
things. Yeah.
His homie held up a pair of sneakers in one video. Like he went crazy. And then Doug Ford minus the OSAP amounts or whatever from like 85% to 25% down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
basically, so like now you have to pay back more.
Exactly.
You get less in grants that you don't have to pay back.
Exactly. And they also posted him in the news story that when they were clipping the Doug Ford speech and all that. So just regular people in their Canada homes are like, oh, it's his fault. And now people are saying a lot of wild shit. So I'll play the video now because since all of that has happened, people don't like him.
He is the
cool
face
FO,
of it.
but I'm just doing this just to defend myself, because my family's worried, my friends are worried about my
Oh, this is the beginning here.
safety. I'm worried about my safety. And Doug Ford, he's saying, oh, we're gonna cut OSAP grants down from like 85% to 25%. Right after I was posting those videos. So I just knew I was about to get a crap ton of backlash. I don't like getting political FO, but I'm just doing this just to defend myself, because my family's worried, my friends are worried about my safety.
Hold on.
Who edited
In
this?
my defense, again, I still don't think I'm that significant to the point where I'm influencing provincial decision.
Why you sound like
This
that?
is still ridiculous.
The audio
to me.
editor sucks. Brandon
Someone
Gonez.
came up to me and he was like, hey, you know who this is? I'm like, nah. And they're like, hey, there's a bounty on his head. If you see this guy, bring him to us. I hope it was a joke, but, I just thought this was very funny. I'm definitely framing this. In my defense.
So,
we love hip hop.
Overreaction, non-overreaction. What going over here with this guy?
This guy has yet to take accountability for anything he's done. And now he's just playing victim.
Yeah.
Right? And he's saying, oh, like, I'm not significant to the point where I could make jurisdiction change or whatever policy changes. But honestly, you might be, bro. And I'm not saying he's not the only one that was doing this, but I think the manner in which he was publicizing and the virality of that clearly got to Doug Ford, maybe he already had plans to reduce OSAP.
Yeah.
But you kind of got to take a little responsibility. And I think doing this media campaign of just victimizing yourself and trying to make it seem like you're insignificant is not the move, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't it take like a while for them to put these changes into like action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most likely.
So like, I don't think Doug Ford just seen this video and then just made this rule. You know what I mean? I feel like there has to be like actual like rhyme and reason. Has to be like an actual explanation.
Yeah, it has to go through legislation and shit.
Yeah, so I don't think that like Doug Ford could just show them his video and then that's like the only reason.
Yeah.
So I do feel like they're trying to make him the scapegoat. So like they're not mad at the government, they're mad at this youth. You know? So like I do kind of, I see why he's going around like kind of saying his story. Because if you let them tell the narrative, then they could just say whatever they want about you and then they could paint it however which way.
Yeah, they're gonna run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Doug Ford, like when he called out the reasoning behind like lessening the grants, like he didn't specify this individual, but he said, yo, there's some people buying colognes and watches, right?
Yeah.
Then he raised his hand like, oh, they're talking about me. So like you wanted the credit. When he went on GTV, he was like, they asked him if he regretted. He's like, no, like this brought me a lot of publicity, this, that, and the third. So like he's enjoying the attention, but he doesn't like the negative attention. But unfortunately, you kind of like, I don't know, you like snitched on yourself, bro. I had OSAP before. We used to say OSAP Money Gang because everyone was pretty much doing the same ish.
But we were never flexing with the things that we were purchasing online. You know? You would just show your homies like, yo, fam, you know, right, this
I
is
just
what
bought
I
these
got.
shoes. I
Yeah.
just got this tattoo. Like,
But the only reason why he had to lean into it is because they put this nigga on the news and said, right after they announced the story, they're showing this nigga's face. So
blurred.
But they're still showing his thing. So anyone who's seen it, they're obviously going to associate him.
Yeah.
His name used to be the lotion guy, and now they're calling him the OSAP guy. So like at a certain point,
That's what I'm going to title this video.
he had to lean into it, you know, because if you don't acknowledge it, then it's just like, nigga, are you not seeing what's going on?
Yeah, and he has to clear it up as much as he can. He has to continuously be like, nah, bro, I'm not the reason why this shit changed.
And he makes content, so you're going to add some entertainment to it.
And like some troll aspect. Exactly. And like, I do agree with you that most likely there was already, you know, plans in place to reduce the OSAP. And like, bro, this has been a flex for years. This kid didn't invent the flex. But I think, like I said, the manner in which he displayed it was just blatant and dumb. So it's like you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like, this is kind of what you signed up for, bro. Like,
is it dumb though if like everybody knows that like this is something that happens and people go on social media to joke around? If these videos are like presented as like a troll or whatever, like if he's not saying, oh, hey guys, this is how you take your OSAP money and buy Meta Ray-Ban glasses. He just showed the glasses and said, thank you, OSAP money. So like he's trolling, but we don't know if he actually spent his OSAP money on it.
We don't know. And he's the most popular, I guess, because is there other people that you can see doing these videos?
I think that was the only video that I see. Yeah.
And like he has that legal deniability or plausible deniability where it's like, bro, I just said I got it from OSAP, but I actually worked for it or whatever. I'm just making a satire of the fact that people spend their OSAP money on non-educational things. So like he has an argument there, but I just think that like he wanted that type of attention. He put that type of content out there, and this is the result, bro. And like I'm not gonna like feel bad for you. Like I do think that there's an aspect where like the Ford government might be like, yeah, these kids are the reason why, as opposed to like, no, we just want to cut back.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, like Doug Ford has a point, bro. Like there's a lot of pointless degrees out there that people are pursuing, myself included. I got a philosophy degree, bro. I work at a strip club now. You know what I'm saying? Like I spent a lot of money on just like OSAP and going to school and stuff for like an education that wasn't career oriented. Do I regret it? No. But if I'm running a society, I want people to get an education that's going to result in a career.
You want people to use the money that they use from OSAP and then the job or the degree that they got to go into society and get those jobs.
And now you're going to pay it back.
Now they want, because before, I feel like they wanted as many people to go into these institutions as possible, you know, but times change, you know, like plans change, agendas change. So I feel like now they kind of want to switch it up. Because even a lot of these schools, well, if it wasn't for the influx of international and like immigrant students, like they'd be losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of those international students, like even they're pursuing more practical, like educational pursuits. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going for like women and gender studies or political science or like the liberal arts. Like they're going, you know, like construction or something. I don't know, like the trades or something.
And trying to be doctors and shit.
And I will say I've gotten jobs that only required a bachelor's degree. Didn't say in whatever subject. So I can't say that the degree I got didn't bring me value, because it did. But I also see the impracticality of like 80% of university bachelor degrees. And I think university is like a dying art now, because now you have ChatGPT, bro. That's gonna write all your essays in like a second.
Yeah, I know this shawty that said she's going to school for entrepreneurship. I'm like, is that an oxymoron? I'm like, are you an idiot? Like, I'm like, so you're paying them bands to learn how to. Why don't you just go on YouTube? Why don't you just get a mentor? Like why are you going into super debt with the government? You know what I mean? Like you're going into super debt with the government to become an entrepreneur.
And learn how to be an entrepreneur from school.
Taught by someone who isn't that rich, probably. That's why they need this professor job.
Bro, you may as well just go give the money to one of them fresh and fit guys and just take a course, bro.
Real talk. Go to Hustlers University by Andrew Tate.
You might actually get further still. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, salute to OSAP guy or Lotion Man. I think OSAP guy has a better ring to it.
Woman, me lotion, me no lotion, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta. I can't be doing this every time I say your name. You know what I'm saying? So OSAP guy, it is. That's what I'm putting in the title anyway, there, bro. So, and we got our title for the episode: OSAP Money Gang.
Jeez,
you guys kind of snitching.
That's what we used to say all the time, bro. First year university, it was just like OSAP Money Gang, and if you were. That's how people would identify if you were like lower middle class or if you were rich, if you were like OSAP Money Gang or not.
I can't lie. I did buy a little bit of re-up a few times with my OSAP money when it came in still. And I ain't talking about weed. Okay, let's get out of here for the day, man. I think we have a good, 2 hour and 30-minute episode.
Damn.
Big salute to Dem Dawg before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Dem Dawg, what you got coming up that we could get into before we like play the music and the people don't get to hear this part? Like what you got going on?
Definitely more content. So you guys look out for that still. Consistency. Me and Broski right here, we're definitely going to drop a film, our short film this summer too. So look out for that.
Nice.
And yeah.
Okay, and let the people know where to find you on Instagram. I'll let it pop up on the bottom of the screen one time.
You can find me on Instagram, Dem Dawgs. So that's a DEMDAWG with the underscore. Can't forget it.
Scene. Yo, thanks for popping through, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna take us out the same way that we pulled up with some Rihanna music, and we spoke a lot about Drake in this podcast today. It's a glaze fest, bro.
We love hip-hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip-hop.